Hello everyone, welcome to this stream on youtube.com/JohnnyKiodini. That's me, I'm Johnny Chiodini, and today we're playing Tiny Bookshop. It's a game about a tiny bookshop that we'll be running. How tiny is this bookshop? I'll show you. Is that tiny? Look how tiny that is. If that's a car, if that's a car, right? Look at this. Look at this. That's a tiny bookshop, and we're going to be running it, which is nice. This is a cozy game about running a tiny bookshop, which is nice. I don't know if it's a midlife crisis or whatever, but I'm having a lot of like, wouldn't it be nice to run away and run a tiny bookshop thoughts like lately. Oh, there we go. Look, I was smushed down in the screen. So I think this will be some nice escapism. Anyway, how are you all doing? Zenny 1982 says, Johnny, I'm having the worst day. Oh my god, need a cozy stream. Well, here one comes. Here comes a cozy stream. Tasha Enright says, we've seen how you do with bookshops, lol. Remember Minami Lane? Alright, listen, Minami Lane's different. It's different. I want all beauty. Timothy Williams 6095. I forgot everyone's username changed. But from home day with a head cold equals I get to catch a live stream. Sorry about your head cold. That's no good. Let's fix it with video games. I'm not a doctor. Vroom. Here we go. It's tiny bookshop time. Today is the day. I've packed up my things, leaving everything else behind for a quiet life by the sea. Your books are gonna get all crinkly from the humidity. Oh, that is a nice seaside. That's a fucking huge seaside town. G Casilda GPS 8736. I hate that YouTube's made everyone use their fucking usernames rather than like handles. Says, Jesus Christ, Johnny, I forgot I had your stream open in another room and you nearly gave me a heart attack. Sorry about that. Sarah says, I'm really glad to see you play this. I've had a proper nice time with it. I'm excited for it. And I also haven't been able to stream in a while because August has been very busy and not good. But here I am. Let's open a tiny bookshop, shall we? Yeah, this is gonna. If this is a low energy stream, deal with it, because that's where we are right now. Click. That's good. That's so the chickens can get in and out. That's so the fox can get in and out. Oh shit! No, it's books. And here comes some sort of terrifying skinwalker. What's happening? We've got 3 crime books. Oh, wait, is that me? I think it's me. Is that me? No, it's Tilda. Sorry. My. What a sight. You must be the new bookseller. I've heard so much about you. What, how? Like, what or who are you? What? How? Oh, don't worry, I have my sources. Anyway, no, Tilda, you don't get to just skip over that. How? How do you know? Welcome to our quaint little town. I'm glad you decided to stop by. I thought you might need someone to show you the ropes around here. What, in my own business? Is Tilda going to show me how to run a bookshop? I'm Tilda. Oh, shit. Yes, she is. I'm Tilda. I used to run the local bookstore here before my retirement. Lovely to meet you. Oh, don't teach me how to suck eggs. Right. Let's see. You should know that us Bookstonians... Is that like an Etonian? Have very particular tastes in books. Oh, or is this... Are we in Bookstonia? Will says, what is up, gangsters? Not much. Will says, wait, fuck. What, Will? What is the name of this town? I think it might be Bookstonia. Elfangorax says, are all the NPCs going to be named after punctuation marks? If so, looking forward to meeting semicolon. Sarah says, yeah, you're living in Buxtonbury. Oh, all right. I, for example, prefer to read classic and crime novels and not much else. Will says, there's a seaside town with cliffs where people are Stonians. That's bloody Hastings. Oh, Hastonians. I thought this might be a Hastings thing. So why don't I have a look at your selection and see if I can find something worthwhile? Yes, Tilda. That's how being in a bookshop works. You're a customer. Fucking... Right, so we got... Right, she's bought a... Bravo! You had the right... Bravo! You had the right book on hand. Ooh, bravo! Fucking don't patronise me. I've got crime. I've got drama. I've got fact. I've got fantasy. I've got classic. I've got kids. And I've got travel. Yeah, loads of travel, actually. Queen of Fabulous says, Tilda is bored of retirement, is making it your problem. Sarah is saying, Johnny, Tilda is a nice lady. I'm sorry. It's been a rough couple of weeks. Sorry. Okay. I'll be nicer to Tilda if she stops telling me my own business. Okay. When a customer finds a book, they will keep looking for more. Sadly, you didn't have the right book on offer. Even though you may have books of the right genre, whether people actually take one home depends on your sales chance. Okay, classic sale chance 22%. Okay. You can check your sale chance at any time by hovering over the genres on the right. Okay. There we go. Look, people like fact books here. Fact is fact and travel are my best sellers. And then it's kids' books. Right. Oh, the chance is blah, blah, blah. The chance is based on how many books you have in your shop. Right. So, fact and kids... fact and travel are the ones I have most of. Crime, with only 2 books, only has a 16% chance of somebody buying a book. Got it. It will decrease as you run out of books throughout the day. Managing to sell that last book of a genre is the mark of a great bookseller. Okay. Who's this then? Why does everyone walk like they're secretly a werewolf? It's a little unnerving. Aroo, sister. Aroo to you, brother. Terrifying. Oh, no, wait. Some of them look like they're running from werewolves. That's good. What's this guy like? He likes travel, but he didn't find anything he wanted. That's okay. However, she found a fact book that she likes. And a travel book that she likes. Ooh, Zen Green has been in the news. She's still looking. She's found another fact book that she wants. Alvar Alto, just what I need. Fern says, hi there. You're the bookseller, right? I see you already talked to Tilda. Did she know everything about you already? Yes. She taught me some things I didn't know about how book buying works. Ha, yeah, she does that. Told me all about the review before I'd even started my job there. Okay, fine. Yeah, got it. Good. Good. Mr. Brainley says a mechanic for people who see something they want while they're already shopping for something else is brilliant. Yeah, I think that's fair. Sarah says if you click on them while they're coming in and out, your character will greet them. It doesn't do anything, but it's sweet. Right, we'll do that then. Okay. I was just talking about the Buxtonbury Review. It's the local paper. Yeah, I sort of write for them. Fern. My name's Fern Estrada. Glad to meet you. Your arrival is kind of the only interesting thing that's happened around here in a while. So you'll have to excuse my nosiness, but it's sort of my job to write about you now. How about you help me out by answering a few of my questions, and I'll give you a free subscription in return. Okay. You might appreciate the events calendar, and people often sell used books in the classifieds. Well. If I simply buy every used book in the classifieds, I will have a monopoly on books. People will be forced to come to my tiny bookshop. Right, so for the record, what made you come to Buxtonbury? Needed an escape, searching for where I belong, wanted an adventure, needed an escape. Oh wow, I kind of feel the same way. I hope it works out for you. Okay, and what's your first impression of the town so far? Kelly Tallgirl says, "Hi Johnny, I just got here. Glad to see you." Hi Kelly, I hope you're doing well. I'm struggling to string sentences together. Right, what's my first impression of the town so far? Bit intimidating? Friendly, I think. Don't worry, it really is. People might be meddlesome, but they have only the best intentions. Okay. Thanks so much for the little interview. I really appreciate it. That's it. That's the whole interview. Okay. All right. Good. And I promise you'll have your first copy of the review by tomorrow morning. If you look at I'll have a look at your selection now, if you don't mind. See you around? That's Fern politely asking me to leave. Hello. Hey. That is nice. Holy shit. This lady is just... Oh my god, somebody stop her. That's 5 books. She's sick. She's trapped in a kind of Sisyphean nightmare. Oh, there we go. She's trapped in a prison whereby she can't leave until she finds a book she doesn't want. Thank you so much, customer. Cheerio. You're going to be running a hell of a lot slower now. Click, click, click. Book's done. Bye-bye. Left-handed. Says, don't book shame, Johnny. I'm not book shaming. I'm saying that, like, it seems like I've built some sort of escape room / saw trap where it's like you must continue to buy books until you find the way out of the bookshop. Like, don't get me wrong, I love books. I got books up the wazoo. Reading 2 books at once at the minute, not literally at the same time. Right now I'm streaming. But Eto Barinka has done a super chat saying she's just a millennial. Don't hate on the many books buyer. I'm not hating. I'm just saying that, like, I feel bad that that poor woman was forced into buying so many books. Pepin says, "Hey Johnny, excited." Oh no, it doesn't say hey Johnny, it just says, "Johnny, are you excited about the upcoming Helldivers 2 update?" Yeah, underground missions and new bugs. And also, I'm not going to lie, I bought the Halo ODST War Bond, even though the Halo assault rifle in the game has slightly worse stats than the standard assault rifle that comes with the game. I wanted the Halo gun to make the Halo noise, so I did that. Phil C. Lamau 266 or Phil Clemau 266 has done a super chat saying, "I hear money helps with all aspects of life. Here is some." Thank you very much. That's very, very kind of you. Yeah, thanks. That's very, very kind. I'll buy books with that. I am genuinely extremely excited to talk about books today. This is my notebook, which I've had since 2015, and it's the books that I've read. It's every book I've read since 2015. I'd like to say that I try and read 52 books a year. The last year I managed that was in 2016, which starts here and goes all the way down this page to here. And then 2017 I read barely anything because I got a dog. And I haven't managed 52 books in a year since. 2018 I did alright. 2018 starts here and then goes down there. 2019 did pretty well. You can see I really struggled to read in 2020 because there was quite a lot going on. Bounced back in 2021. 2022 was pretty good. It was average. 23, fine. 2024 was trash. I barely read anything in 2024. And then this is 2025 so far. I'm still behind. I think I've read 20-something books this year. But I like books. I have a degree in literature and language. And so I had to read some of those. I had to read books for that, didn't I? Esther Scully says, wow, analog Goodreads profile. I just, like, people keep asking me if I'm on Goodreads, and I'm not, and I've never looked at it, and I don't really understand what it is. So, what am I reading right now? That's right, I am reading Private Rights by Julia Armfield, and her name is written in green, and that is why it's keying out on the green screen. This book is great. I'm only that far through it. I started it yesterday. The cover is dreadful, but she's a brilliant writer. She also wrote Our Wives Under the Sea. If you've read that, it's brilliant. Anyway, let's talk about books throughout this stream. What are you reading at the minute? What was the last thing you really enjoyed reading? Also, because I know there are going to be some people watching this and being like, oh, I don't really read very much. That's totally fine. It's not about quantity. It doesn't even have to be about quality. If you enjoy reading, great. If you don't, that's fine. I hate it when people are like, you barely read. Like, stop setting a minimum level of engagement for someone to enjoy something. Like, just shut up. Just stay in your own lane. Like, I read 400 books a year. Like, bully for you. Bully for you. What are the things you don't do? Nah. Anyway, also, because I've been through this before, and I'll say it again, I dog ear pages, I don't mind breaking spines. If it's someone else's book, I won't. If it's mine, I'm going to fuck that thing right up. People who are too precious about books can also pipe down. You're destroying it! No. I'm damaging a copy of it. If it were the last copy, sure. I'm not saying I'd burn down the Library of Alexandria. Somebody already did that. But just saying. Books? Fuck them up. There's nothing better in the world than holding a book open flat with one hand and reading it properly rather than being like... Just saying. Anyway, I've got a couple of super chats to read and then we'll do more book selling. Emma Crooks Newton 9474 has done that's a big old super chat. Thank you very much. Saying, afternoon Johnny and LSPs from Phil and I. I love this game, spending my lunch breaks playing it and spotting some gems like Starstruck Odyssey or Tasting History. Been thoroughly enjoying Weirdwood. It's amazing. Oh, thank you very much. I, much like last season, haven't watched a single bit of it because I get nervous about how it's gonna go. But it seems like people are having fun with it and that makes me happy. Lithiana1 has done a super chat saying, I got laid off back in December and decided I would give you a bit after I got my first paycheck whenever I got a new job. I got a job as a massage therapist. Thanks for all the fun and chaotic times. Congratulations on the new job. I hope you're really, really enjoying it. I think that's, that's great. I'm sorry you got laid off back in December. That's bullshit. But here you are with a new job. And that is very exciting for you. I hope you bloody well love it. Right. The Buxtonbury Review, filled with articles, events, and items for sale. Thanks, Fern! The Buxtonbury Review reports on the goings-on around town. Oh, look. Oh, shit, it's a used book lot. Everything must go. Okay, reports on the goings-on around town. This is great. You can check today and tomorrow's weather. Good. Okay. And keep an eye out for upcoming events. Okay, here you can see the money in your pocket. Yep, 69. And all the books you own, both in your shop and in storage. Looks like they're running a little low. Yeah, today was a good day. I trapped a woman inside my shop, and she bought 6 books to leave. Karen MedQ has done a super chat saying book money. Thank you very much, Karen. That's extremely kind. My to-be-read pile is out of control at the minute. Normally it's fairly under control, but right now it isn't, because I'm both reading books to research a thing that I'm going to be working on in my spare time, and also just because I really like reading, and I go to a bookshop every week before therapy, and it's very easy to be like, I'm about to go to crying school, I think I deserve a book. So I've got a lot of books to read, including, I'd never heard of Primitive War. I know it's coming out as a film, and a friend of mine was like, the book is kind of trash but kind of great. I've got the first Primitive War on my shelf to read, which is basically soldiers are in Vietnam and then they run into dinosaurs. I'm excited. Dave Humphreys has done a super chat saying, why did Shakespeare write with a quill? Because pencils made him ask, to be or not to be? I'll get my coat and see myself out. sad shuffling noises. You stay, Dave. It's a good joke. I like it. Right, okay. It does look like my books are running a little low. In the classified section, you can acquire used books to replenish your stock. So let's give it a try. Just click to buy. Maybe valuable? Okay. Oh, we can get some free ones. These should come in handy. Maintaining a good stock of books is an important part of any book selling venture. Oh my god, it's like loot boxes. Holy shit. Holy shit. Nathan says, evening gamers, joining to watch and paint good dogs. I hope the dogs are very good. I haven't painted anything since February. And at the minute, I just have no capacity for it. It's really annoying. I assembled and primed a Blood Bowl star player, Rowana Forest for Rowana. And I haven't put a brush to her since, but we'll see. These should come in handy. Maintaining a good stuff, blah blah blah. So we got 5 crime. That should please Tilda. A fair amount of fact. Oh, we're doing pretty well on kids and travel. Fantasy's looking pretty good. You know what? We could do with some more classics, but apart from that, we're doing quite well. The classified section will sometimes have other bits and bobs. So let's pick up this lonely cactus. A bit prickly, but has a heart of gold. While equipped, plus 2% to drama sale chance, plus 2% danger. Plant standing small, dangerous. Who else feels like they are a small, dangerous standing plant? Anybody? Caspriday has done a super chat saying, last thing I read was The Courage to Care by Christy Watson about her experiences in nursing. As someone who works in nursing, it fed my soul. Recommend highly if folks don't mind bio/non-fiction. Interesting. Okie dokie. Cactus. I love that it's plus 2 to like drama sale chance. So far, this feels like I'm opening like loot boxes, but also kind of like I'm equipping gear in Destiny. So, yeah. Okay. Cooler, perfect for the beat. A cooler is very expensive. Cooler than you, I doubt it. While it's sunny, plus 2 seconds inspiration duration. Not sure what inspiration is yet. Plus 2% to customer count. While equipped, minus 15% to classy effects. And plus 2 coins in daily expenses. I guess because I got to run the cooler. Okie dokie. I really want this used book lot. I know that this is so much cheaper, but I want this. I can buy both. Yeah. That's a lot of classics and a lot of drama. Oh my god, we got loads of everything. Loads of facts. Okay, cool. Close the newspaper by toggling it off in the item bar. May I not buy new books? I may. They can't stop me. Oh, great. More classics. We're awash with classics now. Love Mickey 77 has done a super chat saying, working at Gamescom was horrible. Take some of the money I made there. Also, my book recommendation is Paladin's Grace. I just started it and it's so good. All right, where's my pen? I'm going to write down some of these recommendations. I'm about to finish my notebook and start a new one, so that's also exciting. Paladin's Grace. What did I read recently that was fantasy-esque? Oh, I read Morgan Is My Name by... Caspriday says, in my experience in this game, don't be afraid to spend money. Nothing's really on a timer because it all comes back around next year. No min-backs, just max chill, min-stress. Great. Who's it by? Sophie Keach. Morgan Is My Name. It's the first part of a trilogy. I think only the first 2 are out. So there's Morgan Is My Name, and then there's Le Fay, which is on my to-be-read pile, but I haven't actually started reading it yet. And it's the story of... it's like a reimagining of the story of Morgan Le Fay. Well, she's described as a witch in Arthurian legend. Rival of Merlin the Wizard. Anyway... Right. Close the newspaper by toggling it off in the item bar. There we go. Let's give this lovely cactus a new home. Okie dokie. This is your item bar. From here you can open the newspaper and customize your bookshop amongst other things. There it is, look. I don't know where to put myself. Guess I'll go here for now? Sure, why not? Click here to customize your bookshop. No Genius says, have you read Alice Bell's Grave Expectations and Displeasure Island? Fun, cozy-ish crime books. I'll have you know, the second one is dedicated to me. And a few of my friends. Yes, I have. Alice is a really good friend of mine. I love those books so much. I'm really looking forward to The Grapples of Wrath, which is the new one. It's coming out next year. No, I absolutely adore those books. I think they're fantastic. Alice is brilliant, and is also kind of like a writing pal / mentor for me. I mentioned in my newsletter, which you can see on Patreon for free if you join on the free tier, or any of the tiers actually. I've written a novel. I've finished my 3rd draft recently, and I wouldn't have finished if it weren't for Alice. Alice was so great in terms of giving feedback and also just encouraging me in general. What's going to become of said book? Absolutely no idea. I don't imagine that it's going to get picked up by anyone, but I'm going to try. So I'm going to think about going on sub, maybe finding a literary agent. And if not, I'll just, I don't know, shove it on any bookstore or something. But yeah, no, Alice is wonderful, genuinely brilliant, and has been a huge influence on me as a person. Anyway, we're going to customize the bookshop now. This is your inventory. Click and drag an item to place it in your bookshop. Drop the item onto one of the highlighted slots. Cactus. Nice, you got a boost. Some items can increase your sale chance for certain genres or change the effectiveness of other items. Alright. Watch out though, sometimes this comes at the expense of another genre. Ooh, okay. Tony B6555 says, is that because she swears a similar amount? Alice and I do both swear a lot, yes. I'll be honest with you. Because we're fucking great. Good. Kelly Torgirl says, I know it's been around for a long time, but have you read The Book Thief? I thought the narrator being death was fascinating. No, did that get made into a film a while ago? With like a little girl on the poster. I seem to remember a trailer for that. Love Mickey says, any hint on what your book is about at all? It's magic realism, so like set in modern day London, but with magic. Yeah. Yes, that's The Book Thief. There we go. Alright, cool. The Manor of Dreams by Christina Lee, according to Shipwrecks Gaming, is a bit of horror with modern gothic flavour. There's a book called Mexican Gothic. Who's it by? Books are nice. Books are nice. Silvia Moreno Garcia. I really like Silvia Moreno Garcia. It just has some good books. She has written Gods of Jade and Shadow. I read that one. Oh, she's written quite a few. I'm behind. Oh, the Daughter of Dr. Moreau was good. Certain Dark Things is good. It's about vampires, but gives a slightly different twist. Books. Anyway, watch out though, sometimes this comes at the expense of another genre. Okay, great. Equipping some items will also increase your daily expenses, so keep that in mind. Hover over an item to check what it does. Okay. Oops. To remove an item, simply right-click it. You can decorate inside or outside your shop. Just click here. Whoa, shit! Click here to manage your inventory by different categories. Try selecting the paints category to begin painting your bookshop. These are your paints. Click to select a paint bucket. Coal. Now click the bucket onto what you want to paint. Look for a white dot or use icons above the bookshop. Okay. I think I did that. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Oh, okay. Okay. Monarch. What if we do... Ugh! Oh, gosh. No, I don't like that at all. What if we had a brown roof? Or brown surroundings? Once you've satisfied your inner interior decorator. Click this button to save and return. All right, cool. Thank you. Books sign. A sign that says books. While equipped, plus 5% to customer count. Small, hanging. Not going to make a joke about anything that might be small and hanging. Folding table. Why not show off some of your beloved items here? While equipped, plus 1 daily expenses. Huge standing paintable. Guest book. Aw, some people left some sweet messages in here. While equipped, plus 2% to customer count. If you sold more than 10 books yesterday, plus 5% to customer count. Okay. Small standing classy book. Phil Crooks has done a super chat saying, I've been reading Martha Wells' Murderbot Diaries novellas after really enjoying the Apple TV adaptation. They're brilliant sardonic satires of AI turbo-capitalism on Humble Bundle right now too. Interesting. Okay. Murderbot Diaries. I'll write that down. I keep going back to Venomous Lumpsucker by Ned Bowman, which is a book I read a month or two ago, which is about the turbo-capitalist future in which companies are allowed to send species extinct as long as they're willing to, like, pay a little fine. It's very, very funny. Right. Okay. Anyway, I wanted to... Ooh, that's not as nice as I thought it was going to be. Poppy. Ooh, that's hideous. Starting to think the green is actually Bukinists. Wait, Bukinists green? Booker's grey? No, I don't like that either. My first instinct was just paint the fucking thing black. But it looks dreadful, so I won't. Ceramic? Ooh. Okay, right. The roof can be that. What happens if... That's hideous. Payne's grey. That's not nice. That's not nice at all. So we'll send it back to that. Let's make the bookcase the same colour as the walls. I think that's okay. Why is there a 1 on the... Why is there a 1 there? Oh, you can't see that. Sorry. The reason I'm bringing up the newspaper is there's a little 1. With articles, events, and... Oh, look, it's about me. Sorry. Tiny Bookshop rolls into Buxtonbury. Buxtonbury newcomer turns new page. Have you ever dreamt of escaping your old life and starting a humble business abroad? That's precisely what this tiny bookshop operator has done, choosing our very own Buxtonbury as their latest destination. They got my pronouns right. That's nice. When asked about their first impression, the fresh-faced bookseller... They call me fresh-faced. That's nice. Finds Buxtonbury to be very friendly. Find out more about this new and exciting shop by visiting the Waterfront tomorrow. By Fern Estrada. Thanks! Guest column, Moira's Travelogue. Barley on a budget. Don't miss these incredible tips. Excuse me. Right, okay. Oh, that's the key binding for it. Thank you, Katie. This is very good to know. Welcome to Buxtonbury. Each day you can pick a location to visit on the map. Going to a location has a travel cost, which is based on your daily expenses, as well as the parking fees for the location. You'll unlock more locations as you go. For now, let's pick the Waterfront Square again. Well, yes, indeed, since the newspaper says come to the waterfront. I better be there. Interesting. Okay, these are the books in your storage. Select a genre by clicking it to start stocking your shelves. Okay, so we don't have much crime. Oh gosh. Click to place your selected genre into your shelf. That's now in your bookshop. Got it. Stocking more books of a genre increases the odds of people finding a book they will like within that genre. Great. Check the sale chance by hovering over the books on the right. Okay. So drama is being buffed by our cactus, so I think we should get more drama. You can remove books from your shelf with a right click. Great. Let's fill up the shelves. No need to leave any empty space. Okay, what colour's drama? Alright. Drama. I didn't mean to remove a fact book. I want to... You know what I am going to? I want to organise these by genre. So we've got 8 fact books. Let's get some more fantasy going. What's this here? Classics. So it's more fantasy. Yep, good. 8 and 8. We've got no classics now. We can get rid of some... What's this? Travel. Travel. Okay. Yikes. I mean, all of these are quite low chances. I'd almost be better having fewer genres and doubling down on them, but I won't. Okay. My shelves are ready. Let's go set up shop, or keep adjusting our selection. You know what? We've got 40 books. If people don't like them, don't have to buy them. If they do like them, they must buy another until they find one they don't. Here we go. I'm back down in my book selling corner. Did you notice you can look around a location? Click and drag to move your view. Oh, you can interact with things by clicking on them. Let's pick up this boy. Boy! Boy, oh boy. Well equipped. Plus 1% to travel sail chance. Maritime hanging. Oh, this is the game now. What's this? The coastal wildlife of Buxton Bay. Read on. Most of the board is taken up with illustrations of the marine animals native to the local bay. You recognise a moon jellyfish with 4 purple circles. I remember seeing a stranded one at Far Beach before. Their delicate tentacles are used to catch prey such as plankton, but are harmless to humans. You can also see an image of a herring gull in flight. It has a characteristically bright orange spot on its otherwise yellow bill. These scavengers can seem menacing to humans, but they are trying to adjust to the increasing urbanisation of their habitats. Tell that to the ones in Brighton. They're fucking menaces. They're terrifying. They're incredibly intelligent. For example, researchers have observed them shoplifting books, presumably using them to nest in. Well, there we go. Abby says my dog absolutely hated that seagull sound, lol. Oh, sorry. Neko the Kitty says, are you still taking book recommendations? Always. If you like fantasy, sci-fi, and maybe a bit of horror, I'd recommend Blood Over Bright Haven by M.L. Wang. I'm probably not going to write every single one of these down because that will just be the whole stream, but I'm going to write that down. Bright Haven. There we go. Right. Lastly, there is a group of small grey acorn barnacles pictured, shown to look different above and below the water surface. Were you aware that the hard bumps often found on rocks and boats are actually the shells of small arthropods? An acorn barnacle's legs poke out from the top once the tide comes in, to catch plankton out of the water. Fascinating creatures. It feels like you have gained a whole new appreciation for coastal critters today. What's your favourite coastal critter, please, chat? Seems like the telescope is out of order right now. Best check back later. Okay. It's probably time to get going. Papers. Papers. Come on, you slags. Who wants a book? I forgot to put my book sign up. I guess I can't edit the shop while it's... Alright. Welcome. Hello. Tipsy Puzzle says, Sea Lion. Nice. Oh, a vague silhouette says, thinking about books has unfortunately reminded me that I have to shell out like 80 bucks for a textbook. Jesus. Yo, hi. Okay. A classics book. Oh, here she comes. Jane Austen is the best. Cheers. How are you? Fucking hell, we're onto something here. The books are flying out. It's getting crowded in here. Oh shit, looks like travel and classics. Oh, there you are. I wanted to commend you on how much you've been livening up this place. Thank you, Tilda. I'm sure you'll want to branch out to other places in town now. Don't tell me my business, Tilda. You're off to a really good start today. My friend Mary owns a very successful cafe in the town centre. If I call her up and get her to give you a parking space, you could get quite a few visitors. You don't think I could do this on my own, do you, Tilda? No, I'm gonna agree with Tilda. We're being nice to Tilda. We're going to be nice to Tilda. No geniuses, isn't Tilda just Tom Book? Very good. Okay. We're gonna try and be nicer to Tilda because Pearl, when I was streaming fucking Minami Lane, gave me conniptions. Sarah's yelling, says, I hope Tilda stops helping you. I'm sorry, I just don't like it when someone's like, yeah, I could probably get you on there. But that's the last negative thing I'm gonna say about Tilda. Travelling Potato, on the other hand, says nepotism is not the only way, Tilda, which is interesting if you ask me. Okay. Yes, I know, dear. You can always trust me on these sorts of things. Yeah. Okay, Tilda. It's decided then. Meet me out by the Café Liberté as soon as you can. Will do, Tilda. Just gotta sell some books here. Café Liberté. Visit this lively spot in the town centre. Go to the cafe and speak to Tilda. Challenge unlocked. Meet Tilda at the cafe and be civil. Tilda asks you to meet her at the cafe in town. Seems like she won't accept no for an answer. Sarah says retail means my tolerance for old lady bullshit is sky high. I got infinite time for Tilda. The problem is, most of the older people I've encountered while I've been working retail are the ones who are complaining about the beer they're buying. They're like, have you not got any cask? Like, no. As you can see, we've got 20 keg lines, and we don't have an engine. No, we don't have cask. Oh dear. Well, that's not very good, is it? I don't know, man. People seem to like it here. Anyway, Tilda's not buying beer off me, so I can find it in me to be gracious. Callie Tallgirl says, what was your first job? My first job was a kitchen porter in a pub. I was dish monkey, washing dishes, putting them away, washing up pans, putting them away, washing up knives, putting them away. But I also had a summer job one time shredding documents. That was boring. I had another one where it was my job to sit there with a laptop with a floppy disk drive, and there was a folder on the desktop, and I'd insert a floppy disk, right-click it and say send to floppy drive, copy it over, wait for it to be done, eject it, do it again. Hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of floppy disks. That was just my job all day. Just copy files to a floppy disk. It didn't pay well. Anyway. Oh, and while we're on the topic of showing your face, interesting opening gambit, Tilda. Please carry on. I heard our dear Walter was quite impressed with your wagon. He's one of the local fishers. Oh, hey, John, how you doing? It is nice to see you. It's been ages, and I'm very sorry. I hope you are well. Why don't you go over there and introduce yourself? He should be back from his recent catch just now. Okie dokie. There's Walter, sure enough. Introduce yourself to Walt the Sailor. Challenge unlocked. Ahoy, matey! Introduce yourself to Walt the Sailor. He's usually sitting by the stairs at the waterfront. Okie dokie. You might want to write this down, love. Having an organised diary will come in handy in our business. Our business. Tilda, this is my business. You're retired. You know what? I still have quite a few unsold journals left over from my old shop. Sarah says, okay, so yeah, she's not helping herself here. Okay, yeah. So here, why don't you take this one? Your journal for all your planning needs. Thanks, Tilda. There you go. I hope you make good use of it. Goodbye. You got the journal. Open it at any time to check on your progress. Just right-click the journal in your item bar. Left-click, sorry. Here you can track which genres you have sold the most of. Useful for adjusting your selection. This is the total number of books you sold here. It's quiet, it says. No, it's just because we're paused, because Tilda's talking to us. Okay. Click back here for hints and events as you discover more. Looks like this page holds little postage stamps to mark your moments in Buxtonbury. You'll collect these stamps as you are making contributions around town. You can also see your progress towards the stamps, as well as hints and extra info. Lance Roberts has done a super chat saying, my wife had this wish listed. I just found out and bought it for her. She says, tell Johnny I'm playing with them in spirit. Hell yeah, Lance. Please tell your wife that I hope she deals with Tilda better than I do. Hover over the stamp for more information. Introduce yourself to Walt the Sailor. Got it. Click on the arrows in the corners to flip to another page. Click one of the bookmarks to quickly navigate between the different chapters of the journal. Café Liberté, owned by Tilda's friend, and don't you forget it, go to the cafe and speak to Tilda. Click one of the bookmarks to quickly navigate between the different chapters of the journal. There's my stamps. Here are the characters. Of course, Tilda is first. On this page, you'll see the different items and effects currently affecting your bookshop. Make sure to use this page if you're ever unsure what something does, or when you're trying to create the most optimized bookshop. Okay, got it. Calendar gives you an overview of what's happened and will happen this season. Okay. Check back frequently if you're ever unsure what's going on around town. Simply click on one of the days to see more details. Weekly flea market. Attend the weekly flea market to find cool secondhand treasures. On the 28th, it's the summer bonfire. Cool. Okay. Thanks, the journal. There are loads of people in my bookshop. Look at this. Tilda hasn't found a crime book that she'd like. That's a shame. Hey, what are you doing here? Says Fern. In my shop? So I assumed you'd be at the beach like everyone else. Oh. I'm so sorry, I already forgot that you're new. You just seem to fit in so easily. So sorry. Churm. Sorry, here, I'll show you how to get to Far Beach in case you want to drop by there soon. Like 2 minutes ago I mentioned a memory on Far Beach. You know what? They're being nice, they're being welcoming. This is why I still live in London. I think if I tried to leave and set up somewhere new, I would kill someone. Far Beach. This spot is a popular destination for families in the summer. Okay, got it. Prince Infidel says, Fern likes you so bad. See, I also wouldn't pick up on when someone was flirting with me. Sarah says, I find Fern more annoying than Tilda. Like, if you want to ask me out, just ask me out. Don't come into my shop and ask me why I'm there. Yeah, very good shout. Okay. Alright, here we go. Visit the beach 3 times. Get to know the beach by visiting it 3 times. I'm not really a beach person myself, but I'm sure the crowd there will need some of your reading material. Okay. Buy a book, Fern. No. Okay. Bye. Bye, driver. Bye. Bye. Cheers. Bye. I didn't know Nagata Kabi wrote this. This game is very cute and I really like it. I realise I'm grouching a lot, but I don't mean to. Good day. Oh shit, we didn't talk to... There we go. Ahoy there, kiddo. How's it going? Stamp collected. Ahoy, matey. Introduce yourself to Walt the Sailor. You have made the acquaintance of Walt the Sailor. Looks like you got a good sturdy vessel there. Thank you, Walt. I've got some old items lying around which I thought you might like. See if any of it is to your liking. Alright, Walt. Fuck, we can buy a tattling trout, which echoes the wisdom of the sea, which is +4 to travel, and while it's talking, +25% to other maritime effects. Great. 2 recommendations per day. Okay, the tattling trout's great. Lobster boy. Minus 15 to animal effects while it's hanging. We don't have any. A vintage globe. Country names and borders may be out of date. Okay. We can afford the lobster boy, but I don't think we should buy that right now. That's all. My friends tell me you've got some decent cargo on board too. They've been especially enjoying your travel and classic novels. Guess I have to be careful, or I might be I can't talk today. Outsold by ya. Why don't we make a bet? If you can make 20 sales to my buddies, I'll admit defeat. Okay. Sell 20 books to the local sailors. Okay. Ho ho, I'm looking forward to a little competition, kiddo. Good luck. Walt is Scottish, right? Like, is anyone else hearing a Scottish accent in the mostly non-verbal noises he's making? Well, no, they are verbal, but they're not words. What word do I mean? My brain is fucked at the minute. Sorry, my ability to string sentences together and my short-term memory are both shot because I'm quite depressed. Completed ahoy matey. And I have to reload chat because my browser just shit itself. Cool. Right, where were we? Okay. Aiden Folks is super chat saying, I'm looking for sailors. Right, we shut up shop. Literally. Looks like some items have been discounted a little. Well. How-to books, cold hard facts. Children's collection, oldies from my youth. We're doing fine for factual books. Vintage kids books, we're doing fine for kids book. We're kind of doing fine for everything, so which means we can buy anything. Okay, now might be a good time to buy them. Or you could wait longer. Okay. Vintage desk bell, nicked this from the old Grand Hotel. And risk someone else buying them first. Items in the seasonal section have a much slower turnover, so there's no need to hurry. But be sure to snatch them up before the season ends. Okay, let's buy these because they're dirt cheap. Oh yeah, classics and travel. That's our bread and butter, baby. And let's get some vintage kids books. Why not? It's nice to have books. That's a shitload of kids books. That's 28 kids books. That was worth it, I think. Okay, great. And now I want to customize the bookshop. Customize your bookshop. You can look around the map by holding left click and dragging. There's Far Beach. Fucking hell, it is expensive to park at Café Liberté and Far Beach. But okay, that's fine. That's alright. We're going to do up the bookshop. But first, I'm going to literally go away for 45 seconds to fill up a glass of water because I forgot to fill it up and my throat hurts. 1 sec. Hi, I'm back. Talking of getting up, there's a high percentage chance I'm going to get a package during this stream, so just to tee you all up. Did I not have my I didn't have my cactus out yesterday. That would have boosted drama. Guest book. Right. Folding table's going to make our daily expenses higher, but guest book is charming, isn't it? We like guest book. Absolutely need the sign that says books. Let's put it there. And the boy, oh boy, we'll have that there. Look at our nice bookshop. Okay. There's a bookshop I've been meaning to visit in London. It's on the canal by Coldrops Yard. I think it's called like Books by the Water. It's a canal boat that's a second-hand bookshop, and it sounds really good. Right. Alexander Hans, no. Alexander. No, yeah, fuck it. I'll read it out. It's funny. Alexander Hampton says parking process track with my experience in California. Yikes. Oh dear. Right. Daily expenses +5. +4 from bookshelf. +1 from folding table. Apparently I need to feed my furniture. I don't really understand, but that's okay. Paints. Shelves. Paints. That's horrible. I'd like a different... Oh, what we could do is... That's not nice. That's not nice. Oh gosh. Oh, I regret all of this. Where's Mousy Brown gone? But I don't like that either. Felicia has done a big old super chat. Thank you very much. That's extremely kind. Saying, I absolutely adore this game. All my favourite books are in it. Here's a small donation to the book buying fund because no one can ever have enough books. Thank you very much. I hope by the end of the year to be fatally crushed by my bookshelf. Is that a weird thing to say? Yes. Garth Bookshop. Garth Bookshop. No, it looks bad. Why do you look so bad? Oh! Wait a minute. Hang on, what's Snoopy's fucking house like? Snoopy kennel. Oh, it's all red. Snoopy's kennel is just all red. Why did I think it had white sides? Come have a snoop. Come Snoopy. Come snoopin'. Snoop away at our book snoops. Snoop a book at our away shop. Hey, snoopers. Do you have you would God what if snooping but for books and you liked it? I hate the look of this bookshop. Why am I so upset with this? Shitrex Gaming says his paint colours are also aggressive. They really are. I liked the red roof. Petrichor. I fucking hate the word petrichor. I hate the word petrichor, and I hate how enamoured everyone is with it. Oh, did you know that? Yes, I know. Petrichor. Well, that kind of looks like a chicken's run. You do get access to more chill colours later. Okay, great. In that case, fuck it. I'm going back to what we had before. That, I can bear that. I can stand that. Alkudos 1 says, nice smell. It depends. I don't... Because originally, petrichor was meant to be the smell of rain hitting dry soil. Petrichor in the city is gross. It smells awful. Okay. Once you get the shade layer down, the colours will be less overpowering, says Nathan. Thanks, Nathan. Okay. Are we happy with the bookshop? I'm happy with the bits on the bookshop. Yeah, sure. Travel and drama are getting boosts. Okay. Daily expenses are +5. That's fine. All right. Phil says, no, wet hot tarmac is a lovely smell. No, it isn't. It's horrible. I hate it. Right. Money in your pocket. We've got 17 money, and we're about to spend 13 of it going to Café Liberté. Okay. All right. Wow. What did we absolutely beasted travel yesterday. And classics. Tell you what we've not sold fucking very much of. Let's refill fact. Okay, 31% chance of selling those. 33% chance of selling kids' books. Crime, sure, why not? I'm going to remove a kid's book and put another crime book in. Yeah. Alright. Okay. Shipwrecks Gaming says, do sailors like travel books maybe? Oh yeah, probs. Almost certainly. But we're going to Café Liberté. Café Liberté. Spoon of Doom says, how is there no category for smart? That's my secret, Spoon of Doom. It's all smart. Smart fact, smart travel, smart fantasy. Okay, the kids' books are just kids' books. Smart classics. It's all smart. I want it all smart. Your bookshop can also be impacted by unexpected sources, such as the weather, visitors, or special states. You can always read up what something does by looking at the tooltips. Okay. Sunny, it's just nice today. Here she comes. It's Tilda. My boss. Sorry. That wasn't fair. Park management looking for volunteers. Last winter, a series of snowstorms devastated vital parts of the beloved Rye Park. Many trees were uprooted and flower beds were destroyed by strong hail. Since the beginning of the year, members of the Buxtonbury community have repeatedly expressed the wish for a restoration effort. Led by students of Buxton University, a newly formed group of volunteers is looking for local gardeners willing to donate their precious time and resources to the much-needed repairs. Bay cluttered by boys. Local fishers' nets are full of unregistered boys. Okay. Got it. Is an unregistered boy anywhere? No. These are all fully registered boys. A fountain of a vomiting man. Good. Welcome. Hi. Buy a book. There you are. Where else would I fucking be, Tilda? Sorry. Alfangorax has done a super chat saying, Johnny, did you know there's a word for that pleasant smell after rainfall on dry ground? It's petrichor. Thanks so much. Thank you, that's really helpful. That's a huge super chat to wind me up with. Fine, you've... thank you, I'm grateful. God damn it. Shitwrecks Gaming says, is fact smart non-function? Very good. Right, Tilda. Fucking... Stamp collected. Meet Tilda at the cafe. Go to the cafe and speak to Tilda. You rolled up to the cafe as Tilda requested. It seems like Mariam has her hands full with the cafe again, but I'm sure she'll drop by later. She's not... I've come all this way and I spent 13 of my last 17 remaining coins. And Mariam's not even going to come meet me. Now, I have something you might help me with. I've been cleaning out my old shop for months now, selling the small pieces at the flea market. This Saturday, I'm trying to move the more bulky items to the market. Help an old bookseller out, will you? They'd fit well into that little wagon of yours. She's a fucking parasite. She just is. She just is. Oh, yeah. Oh, no, I can hook you up. Yeah, I can totally get you in with Mariam, who runs the cafe. The cafe's super great. It's really busy. Yeah, hey, Mariam, she's not around right now, but, hey, listen, I got a job for you. Tilda? What the fuck? Respectfully? They'd fit well into that little wagon of yours. That little wagon. I'm dismantling my lovely bookshop, but that little wagon of yours might do. Just pick them up and bring them with you to the market on Saturday. Just pick them up. New request. Move it, move it. Check by Tilda's old bookshop and pick up all 5 of her moving boxes outside. She will not be leaving them. She will not be waiting with them. She will not be helping you move them into that little wagon of yours. She's going to leave them outside for you to cart to the market. I owe you and I will make sure there will be lots and lots of customers in it for you. This is a fucking racket. She's basically running a protection racket. I could sink your business. Move these boxes and I'll see that you make it through another week. Fuck off, Tilda. Moogle says paid in exposure. Right? Go on, buy a fucking... Thank you. Buy another book. Buy another... Yeah. Buy a third book, Tilda. Fuck off, Tilda. I need some help. Sometimes people will ask for help if they can't find what they're looking for. Okay. This is a lovely, lovely, lovely video game. And you know what? Tilda's just a tutorial personified. And I get that. It's okay. I'm just having a bad time. Personally. Click on the bubble to help them. They won't wait forever. Listen closely to people's requests and try and pick up on what kind of book they're looking for. What do you have for me today? I love that whodunits are having a comeback, but I wouldn't mind something with a detective. Also, I'm a huge crime story fan. Pay attention to how certain parts of the requests are worded. A detective. And she's a criminal. Some things can be optional, while others are really important to your customer. People also leave some of their likes and dislikes unsaid, so make sure to put yourself in their shoes. Alright. I'm Tilda. I think I run this town, and I'm going to ask this pleb to get me a book. I love that whodunits are having a comeback. I want a whodunit with a detective, and also I'm a criminal. Some requests might also be harder to fulfill than others, yeah? You can check the difficulty stars here to gauge how many books in your shelf are a good fit for your customer. Requests usually get more difficult as your stock dwindles throughout the day. Now let's look for a book that might pique her interest. Click to inspect a book. If We Were Villains. Here you can see important info about the book, including a short description. These are all real books. What the fuck? If We Were Villains by M.L. Rio. Is that... Wait. Yeah, it's a real book. This is good. Debut novel of American author M.L. Rio. 7 acting students at an elite arts college are very familiar with Shakespearean drama, but soon the fictional power struggles and love entanglements they enact will become their reality too. Probably not that one. The short description, publication date, genre, author, and page count can all helpful to inform your decision. Do you think this book is a good match? No. Once you've found a match, try recommending it to them. Violets are blue. In this thrilling and bloody case, Detective Alex Cross investigates another macabre murder with undeniable signs of vampires while being haunted by someone from his past. Okay. A chilling thriller that won't let you go. Follow an FBI trainee as she struggles to cooperate with a cunning and cannibalistic psychopath to catch another serial killer. Why, that's The Silence of the Lambs. Angels and Demons, the first in a series of... No, Dan Brown. I'm not recommending that. I think I'm gonna... It's not a whodunit, though. This is a whodunit. Violets are Blue is another whodunit. She might not like the fantasy bits, but we're going to recommend it. The detective character sounds fascinating. Interesting. I'll give it a shot. Yes. Looks like you've managed to surprise him with an unexpected pick. I'll try this one and keep shopping. Glad you like it. Wow, your customers just became inspired. Inspired customers. Whenever you successfully recommend a book, all of your customers become inspired to pick up a book for a short time. While active, plus 15 to all book sale chance. Okay, alright, fair enough. Seems like Tilda is helping after all. Nathan says, why is your boutique bookshop selling Dan Brown? I don't know. You wouldn't find it in my boutique bookshop. Also, oh, okay, here's a good one. Chat, what are you calling your little bookshops? I don't know what I'd call mine. Chiodini doesn't lend itself to good puns. Done it? No. Uh-oh. Sorry, after I googled if we were villains, Nikki's Book Nook, which is almost certainly a bigger YouTube channel than mine, so I'm not here to throw shade, has done a a video saying, if we were villains by ML Rio versus The Secret History by Donna Tartt. And the thumbnail says, these books are so similar. She's holding them both up and she doesn't look wildly impressed by it. But wait, there's a twist. The thumbnail says in smaller type, and I love them both. Nikki's Book Nook. Maybe I should become a book talker. Probably too old to be a book talker. I'm arguably too old to be a YouTuber. Yes, Nikki's Book Nook is a larger channel than mine. Well done, Nikki. Anyway, Erica Williams has done a super chat saying, morning, Johnny and Scullies. I had planned to take a small vacation this week, but thanks to having COVID earlier this month, I had to cancel. Being sick is not the same as taking a real vacation. No, absolutely not. That sounds rubbish. I'm very, very sorry. I hope you feel rested, at least, very soon. Even if it's not, you having a vacation. I'm actually going to watch that Nikki's Book Nook video. Although I don't want to watch it too much, because when was this published? A year ago. Okay. There's a Harry Potter reference in the opening cinematic. Maybe it's changed now. Anyway, oh fuck! The Witch of Wanderlust has a video called "I Didn't Like the Secret History," and the thumbnail says, "I don't get the hype." Yikes! I like the Secret History a lot. I think it's very good. Anonymous says, read them and weep. I would exclusively sell sappy books. That's a very, very good pun for a boutique bookshop. That is like opening of Bob's Burgers worthy. That is extremely good. El Fangarak says, I'd call mine The Novel Choice. Tancred85 says, bookshop name, Escapism. Nice. I'd call mine Chiodini's Books. I don't think I would. Anyway, my customers are now inspired. This happens when you successfully recommend a book and increases the sale chance across all genres of short while. Hell yeah, Tilda. Dang. Okay, well 3 books out of Tilda's not bad. I've not broken even yet today. Bye, Tilda. Bye, driver. Phil says unregistered books in your area. Okay, we're doing well on drama. No such luck with the classics. However, a bit of luck with the classics. I don't want to pressure people to buy more books. Sure, if they want recommendations, great. All right, we've made money today, officially. Oh, look who's here. Hey, someone finally found a fantasy novel they want. But not so much the travel. I can't decide. Here we fucking go. All right, anything hot off the press? I'm looking for anything sci-fi. Uh-oh. Also, I'm not afraid of a bit of tragedy. Okay, Maria Stewart, A Tudor Tale of Power, Betrayal and Queens. Have you noticed that some books can show up across different genres? Somebody did say earlier, where's the sci-fi? That's interesting. This doesn't impact how a customer perceives the book, but you can use it to recommend books in a genre where your customer might not have been looking. Okay, let's see. The Outsiders, written by the author when it's a coming-of-age novel. No, Greaser Gang. Sorry about it, S.E. Hinton. Paper Towns, Margot, is a mystery in human form, and Quentin would love nothing more to solve with his young adult novel for those who know for love. Fake, romantic comedy. Othello, no, that would be William Shakespeare. Macbeth, also Shakespeare. The Martian Chronicles, this classic sci-fi short story cycle, chronicles the exploration and settlement of Mars by the US in the far and distant future of 2030. Bradbury explores militarism, genocide, oppression, and censorship from his post-war perspective. I mean, that's quite tragic. Manhwa series? What's manhwa, please? Chat. The Willows. Gothic horror at the Earth's core. Not enough dinosaurs. Traditional building techniques. Probably not that, is it? Parable of the Sower. Hell yeah. Dystopian world ravaged by climate change and corporate greed. A young woman embarks on a biblical journey to spread the seeds of a new religion in an attempt to redeem humanity. That is such a fucking good book. It's also a really difficult read. Korean manga. Thank you. I'm not going to recommend Parable of the Sower here, but Parable of the Sower is a great book if you can stomach it. The Complete Robot. 62 years after the first published instance of the word robot, Asimov collects his science fiction short stories about the industrious automatons in this series. The Return of the King. The legendary showdown between good and evil, bravery and cowardice, love and doubt, and a fantasy world on the brink of collapse. In between it all are some of the most poetic character moments in writing history. Let's recommend The Martian Chronicles. He's not afraid of a bit of tragedy. Mr. Tom for the Win says, Core, this bookshop sure is tiny. I know, right? A perfect recommendation. Brilliant. The Martian Chronicles. I love speculative fiction. You can call it sci-fi. We won't tell. It's all right. Glad you like it. Brassam has done a super chat saying, lovely game to watch during my lunch. Headed back to the start. Had a full-blown panic attack yesterday at work, so the chill vibes are needed. BMB do crim, sell books, don't panic. With a purple heart emoji, yellow heart emoji, white heart emoji, and black heart emoji, which are the non-binary pride flag colours. I'm very sorry to hear about the panic attack. I really hope the panic attack hangover isn't too real, because they are pretty brutal in my experience. Very happy to bring you some chill vibes and some book recommendations. Go on, ask me for a book recommendation. Don't super chat it, just ask me for a book recommendation. I've got a list of every book I've read, give or take, since 2015. So, if I've read it in the last 10 years, I can tell you about it. Alright. Glad you like it. You might have just found someone's favourite book. Fuck. Brassam says, give me those book recs. Alright, I guess I'll give you just a book rec off the top of my dome. Well, I say off the top of my dome. Sarah is yelling, says, what Johnny hasn't shown us is that list is the Da Vinci Code written over and over and over. Absolutely not. Queen of Fabulous 2156 says, Johnny, hit us with a book recommendation for a fantasy book. The first book I read this year is Not for the Faint of Heart by Lex Croucher, which I think is YA, but it's gorgeous. It made me cry. It's about Robin Hood's granddaughter trying to live up to the name and like the legacy, and it is extremely queer. It's fucking wonderful. I absolutely love it. That would be my recommendation. Which Jadefire Mystic says MM Fantasy Paranormal Romance. Not for the Faint of Heart by Lex Croucher. It's fucking brilliant. Rosie Fletcher has done a super chat. It is blank. If that was a mistake, just type normally and @tag me and I will read it out with all attendant fanfare. Travelling Potato says, what would 2015 Johnny tell me to read? I read Moby Dick, Neuromancer by William Gibson. That was good. The Lies of Locke Lamora, Red Seas Under Red Skies and the Republic of Thieves by Scott Lynch. The Diamond Age by Neil Stevenson. That was good. That was when I also discovered Brandon Sanderson. I read a lot of Brandon Sanderson in that. Devices and Desires. I don't even remember that, by KJ Parker. Oh, Devices and Desires. Devices and Desires. Devices and Desires. Oh, that book. I could have sworn... Yeah, I didn't like it. Yeah, I thought it sucked. Yeah, I really hated that book, actually. I don't recommend Devices and Desires by KJ Parker. However, if you want a book about engineering, How to Defend a Walled City, is that what it's called? There's a book called 16 Ways to Defend a Walled City by KJ Parker, I think. Are you kidding? Yeah, it is. All right. Don't read KJ Parker's Devices and Desires. Do read 16 Ways to Defend a Walled City. I think it's very, very good. The main character is just a charlatan, basically. So there we go. Sarah's yelling, says, oh, the Da Vinci Code. Fantastic. Yeah. Good. Anyway, right. Back to books that we're selling. Rosie Fletcher's super chat. The message was retracted. Intriguing. All right. Fair enough. Cool. Glad you like it. I'll buy this one and keep shopping. Glad you like it. Yes. Yeah. Oh my God. We're absolutely. He's going fucking hog wild on fantasy books. Not on travel books though. I need something for an essay. I couldn't find the right book. I'm really enjoying this bit. I'd like a must-read classic piece of literature. Also, I need a book with a high page count, but I usually try to avoid pretentious books. I couldn't find anything at the library. Well, if you got down off your high horse for a second, The Slaughterhouse 5, that's not very long, but it is a must-read classic. Gulliver's Travels, 272. Crime and Punishment is 671 pages. It's by Fyodor Dostoevsky. Poverty and guilt drive a bright young man to a dark deed. How will he grapple with the consequences of his crime? How will you, Raskolnikov? Answer me that. I have read Crime and Punishment. When did I read Crime and Punishment? If it's before 2015, I'll be livid. Hold on. This is good streaming content, isn't it? I think it will have been before 2015 because I read it on a Kindle that doesn't work anymore. Bollocks. Yeah, it's almost like I didn't read it. Shit! Oh well. Oh well. Crime and Punishment? Are you in there? No. No. I read it in the before I started writing things down in this book time. Oh well. It's good though. Rosie Fletcher says, sorry for the silent super chat. I do not understand how these things work and I'm trying to eat carrot sticks at the same time. That's completely valid. Right. There you go. Yay, I've been meaning to read Crime and Punishment. There's a millennial that they're doing the happy book dance. Glad you like it. Everyone's inspired, but also leaving. Bye. Cheerio. Bye. Goodbye. Right. I swear, if Mariam doesn't come out and say hello, I mean, live. Oh my God. That's annoying. Heart-pounding mystery, sure to give goosebumps. Fantastic fantasy, great tabletop inspo. Interesting. Saturday market bigger than ever. Organisers expect record turnout thanks to perfect weather conditions. At our town's ongoing flea market in time, weekend visitors can once again browse, haggle and buy to their heart's content. Stalls will offer a variety of vintage clothing, artworks, plants, homewares, records and more. But whether visitors will get a fresh selection of books remains to be seen. Staff tip, turning up between 9 and 11 AM will guarantee the best bargains. Anonymous poetry discovered at Far Beach. Enigmatic bottled verses captivate literature students. Interesting. Right, we should buy some books, because books are useful. We've still got shitloads of kids' books. I don't think we sold a single one. Heart-pounding mysteries, sure to give goosebumps. Or there's fantastic fantasy, which is great tabletop inspo. These are both new. But these are heart-pounding mysteries. Heart-pounding. That sounds pretty good. I worry, how much is it going to cost to go to the market? Is that free? This game's great. Did you pick up Tilda's boxes, says Esther Scully? Did I fucking have to do it manually? I don't know how much it costs to go to the flea market. If it costs more than 30... Maybe I shouldn't buy anything right now. We do have quite a lot of books. Let's hold off. Maybe one of those will be... maybe one of those will come down in price. They probably won't both sell. Let's not bother buying anything. Okay. Still got boosts here. But I don't want to pick one of these. It's the book fair. Oh, wait, the Saturday book fair. Oh, it's fine. It's Thursday. Oh, we'll make more money before then. But... oh, there might be stuff to buy from the flea market too. Okay, yeah, that's good. Okay, you found a character entry. This page allows you to find out more about the characters you meet. It includes genres they like, personal information, and where you last saw them. That's too much. You shouldn't be doing that if you're selling books. Sometimes characters will have requests for you to fulfill. Yes. You can check up on them here to track your progress. Check by Tilda's old bookshop and pick up all 5 of her moving boxes outside. You fucking asshole, Tilda. Fern? Tell you who I don't have in here. It's fucking the cafe lady, because she didn't have the time of day for me. Far Beach. Café de Belté. The Waterfront. Okay, it's Thursday, right? So, fuck it, let's buy some books. We can buy some books. We're going to buy some heart-pounding mysteries. Sarah is yelling, says Real Power moved to park up right outside Tilda's place and not get any of her boxes. She was probably waiting for you to pick up Tilda's boxes. Hang on. Were Tilda's boxes there? Did I just not pick them up? Like, I can't tell if you're all having me on or not. I don't know. Alright, we've got 29 crime books. That's a lot of crime books, baby. And now we could go back to the cafe. Or we could go to the Waterfront Square for less than half the money. But I still don't know whether people are winding me up about the boxes. So for fuck's sake. So in each environment you can scroll along a little bit. You should be able to see her boxes over on the left. Alright, fine. Fine. Right. Fucking hell. Travel did great yesterday. And then classics. We'll do some more classics. We've not really shifted any kids' books, so I'm going to reduce the section, thereby making it a self-fulfilling prophecy. Stick a classic book in there. Even though that's going to annoy somebody if they're browsing left to right, and then they're like, oh, a classic book. But wait, that's travel. I don't care. There, I said it. Drama. Fantasy did pretty well yesterday. Drama's being boosted. Sarah says, I'm only ever helping. I've never once tried to wind up Johnny. Uh-huh. You know what? Actually, that is quite annoying. Let's do this. There you go. What goes in here? What should we put in here? Maybe we could have more kids' books. Fact is pretty low. That's the Federation Against Copyright Theft. To you and me. Yeah, fuck it. Just can't afford the... Oh, +1 recommendations per day from the Vintage Desk Bell. That's pretty cool. Oh well. Let's go to Café Liberté. Sunk cost fallacy. Go into debt. What? Oh shit, because of my daily ups. Where are these fucking boxes? Oh, you're kidding me. Have Tilda's stuff equipped at the flea market. Bring Tilda's old stuff with you to the flea market on Saturday. She might finally be satisfied after that. I fucking hope so, because this has cost me bank. Oh, Jesus, it's just out the front? That's so not good. That means that I don't have things equipped. I don't have my book or my table. Oh, look who's back, though. Hey, Fern. Fern, you love fantasy. I read about Babel. Oh, by R.F. Kuang. I like that book. Hi. Yeah, you will buy a travel book, won't you? Yes, yes, yes. more fantasy. I wonder what Octavia E. Butler's story is. What her story is? What, like, what's her deal? It's weird. Would you mind giving me a hand? Oh, please help me, bookseller. I could really use something with a political message. However, tragedies are often a bit too tragic for me. Do you have anything like Orlando? I hope it's not too much of a bother. Orlando, a medley through over 3 centuries of history, featuring a suave protagonist and lots of moments of self-discovery, filled with passionate affairs, bittersweet moments, bending the rules of time, class, and gender. Wow, okay. That sounds good. Oh, Skip Shock by Caroline O'Donoghue. That's a good book. That's about time. And kissing. That's a collection of poems. Slaughterhouse 5. It could work. Tragedies are often a bit too tragic for me. Yesterday, he was like, I don't mind a bit of tragedy. Clearly, he stayed up all night and really got fucked up. To the Lighthouse. Okay. Meow, 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 meow. Political message. Political message. Probably not that. If we were villains, no. Omniscient Reader's Viewpoint, Volume 1. Sing and Song and Umi. This epic manhwa series brings... Oh, yeah. Yeah, I don't think that's the one. A Game of Thrones. No. Why am I selling George R.R. Martin in a tiny boutique? Anyway. Dunk. An epic saga of intergalactic politics and precious resources where one young man finds himself surrounded by inhospitable desert and at the center of a messianic prophecy. The Cruel Prince... No. The Outsiders. Coming of age novels, socio-economic struggles of white American working class teens. I mean, that's not tragic. It's got a political message. Fuck it. Let's go for that. There you go. The Outsiders by S.E. Hinton. I'm not sure this has much of a political message. Go fuck yourself. Go fuck yourself. I'm sorry. Socioeconomic struggles in class is not political, is it? Okay, okay. Well, on that note... we should take a 5-minute break, shouldn't we? Because it's just gone 5:30 here in this longitude. Longitude? Latitude? Latitude? Latitude. Wait, no, I don't care. In this part of the world, it's 5:30 in the afternoon, which is generally the time where I go for a 5-minute break. I'm going to go get some water, and then I'll come back and stream some more. Longitude, thank you. Time zone, says Sarah's yelling. Yes, thank you, Sarah. I'm going to go get some water. You do what you want. I'll be back in 5 minutes. If you're not going anywhere, here's some smooth jazz and a picture of my dog, Watson. Hi everyone, welcome back to this stream on youtube.com/JohnnyKiodini. That's me, I'm Johnny Chiodini. We're playing Tiny Bookshop. We've just failed to recommend a book to somebody. Well, no, we didn't. We've recommended a book to somebody. We did that successfully, they just didn't buy it. So whatevs. Whoops. How was your break? I had some water, and I had a Jonathan Swift, great second-hand, great find. Hard find, really? A hard... Okay, never mind. God, what was I saying? Words are really difficult. Fucking hell. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5... 6 books? Oh my goodness. Someone needs some inspiration. Alright, no wonder you couldn't find the right book. They're all going. I passed my last exam. I quite like scary stuff. I enjoy reading serious, sophisticated literature, and I usually enjoy a classic piece of literature. Okay. Well, we're kind of fucked for classics right now. Serious, sophisticated literature. A Game of Thrones by George R.R. Martin. Maybe not. Dunk. The Cruel Prince. No. Maria Stewart. Quite like scary stuff. I don't think that'll do it. Ink Heart. Pen and paper. Oh no, this is kid stuff. In Cold Blood. Oh, Truman Capote. In Cold Blood. Murder, mystery, and chilling psychology intertwining this pioneering work in the true crime genre, as Capote and his friend Harper Lee extensively researched a 1959 case. That could work. Pet Cemetery. Sometimes dead is better. Because whatever came out from the grave no longer answers to Here Kitty, another horror staple from Maine's biggest fan, Stephen King. He is Maine's biggest fan. Angels and Demons by Dan Brown. No. American Psycho. No. The Silence of the Lambs, If We Were Villains. I might recommend In Cold Blood. Well, it's not scary, though. So, In Cold Blood. I would say In Cold Blood fits this brief better than The Silence of the Lambs. Oh, shucks. In cold blood. Is this supposed to be scary? Damn. Okay, you really wanted scary. Sarah's yelling, says, Angels and Demons, your second favourite book? Fuck off, Sarah. Okay. Ah, you must be that... Oh, finally. Ah, you must be that person Tilda has told me about. God damn it. Nova Wolf 9 says, can I be a pain in the ass and ask how to play Helldivers 2, specifically how to get a game with randoms as I'm giving it a go on Xbox. What you could do, you can scan for existing missions at the table, or you could just start a mission and then you can throw down an SOS beacon. That will get more people into your game. Our customers would surely appreciate more classic books. Mariam's fucked off with me because I don't have enough class. I'm really sorry, but that fucking the little scribble over her forehead, that's made me so irrationally angry. That's such a fucking... That's made me so fucking angry. Oh, but you don't have many classics books. Your fault. Fuck you. What a shame. You should make sure you are a bit more prepared next time. I will destroy you. I am Mariam Dubois, and welcome to my cafe, the Liberté. You should know it has been family owned for about 200 years now. I'm never coming back here again. I'm never fucking coming here again. Throughout the years, the Liberté has hosted our history's greatest minds. From writers to revolutionaries, they all met right here. But surely you've done your own research into this town already. Either way, I have to get back to my customers. Goodbye. I fucking hate you. Buy a book. Yeah, fucking buy more books. Don't you fucking start, Tilda. I know I don't have to bring the boxes with me, Tilda. I just picked them up. Yes, I know you only need them on Saturday, Tilda, you fucking asshole. Oh, you did? Oh, you found a classic you fucking liked, did you, Mariam? Sorry. Fucking... Perfect weather for a new book. I enjoy a classic piece of literature. I wouldn't mind a book with 450 pages or more. Well... It's going to have to be the Odyssey or nothing, really. I mean, a Game of Thrones. Is that classic literature? A complete robot. We've got to just go with the Odyssey. That's classic lit. It's not that long. I'm a bit surprised, but you can't go wrong with a classic like the Odyssey. Go fuck yourself. Sorry. Sarah's yelling, says Tilda's assuming you picked them up yesterday when you were there. I know she is. She's wrong. We sold out of our fucking classics today. We sold all of them. And Mariam's like, there's nothing here for me. Well, that made me really fucking angry, actually. You are encumbered. While active, plus 10 daily expenses. Oh my god. Right, well, we're de-equipping that shit. Oh, wow. Right. Fuck off. Get rid of this shit. I want my table back. And my lovely book. Oh my god, that made me so angry. We got 65 monies, and it's Friday. Alien Adventures with a touch of cyberpunk. Wizards and Wishes, or with at least 700 pages. Let's get Wizards and Wishes. Oleander Moyer says, Johnny showing how cozy this game is. If it's a cozy game, I'm going to get really angry at it. I'm so sorry. It's just how I roll, unfortunately. Fuck. I'm legitimately angry. We haven't tried Far Beach yet. Should we try Far Beach? I'm not going back to Café Liberté. I'm so angry. But I want to sell more books to the sailor. I want to sell books to sailors. I have Tilda stuff equipped in the fucking flea market. Go fuck yourself. Wild. Sell 20 books to the local sailors. Oh, that's so... I met some really unpleasant people recently who were just like... just so entitled that it was insulting. And Mariam has just taken me right back to that. Just... I met somebody. I'm going to be careful about describing any of this because I don't want to give it away to anyone who knows me in real life. I went somewhere and I was helping out with some things, and I decided to introduce myself to the first person I saw to be like, I'm showing willingness, I'm showing that I'm here. And I met a guy whose place it was, and I said, hi, I'm Johnny. And he went, oh, my name's Johnny. And I went, oh, that makes life easier, doesn't it? And he went, hi, John. And he renamed me on the spot. And I'm going to die angry about that, man. And let's just say the NPCs in this game are so well written. So well written. So well written. They really just got that. They've really got that shit down. Oh. He also said to one of my friends who's from Liverpool, you don't sound like you're from round here. And she said, no, I'm from Liverpool. And he went, oh, hide the silverware. Anyway. Oh, it made me so angry. I'm still a little angry. Can you tell? I don't want to try the Far Beach today. We're going to Waterfront Square. Okay. It's all good. We need classics. I'll be honest with you, we're bidding off the kids section entirely. Oh. How many classics have we got? Oh, this is annoying. Hang on. 10 classics. We could have some kids. Oh, we got no crime. No crime in this area. Ha ha ha. Oh, I've made myself angry all over again. Right, no kids' books. Kids sale chance? No chance. There we go. Oi, 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 oi. Right. Kala says, ah, yes, a whole shelf full of classics. So satisfying, like a Tetris streak. Sorry, I ruined it. Okay. Off to the Waterfront Square with us. Friday, summer 5th. Oh dear, you know you don't have to cart my shit around with you the whole time, you know. I shouldn't have to cart it around with me at all. A dog! Hello, Ruff, stray dog. Hello, Woof. This little stray seems a bit hungry. Throw the dog a treat. Why not throw him a bone or something? Would you like to pet the dog? Yes. Woof woof. Seems like the stray is still asking for food. Do you try to pet the dog? Who's a good boy? Woof. Okay. Fucking hell. Right, we need food. Well, me old mucker. See, our little mascot. Such a shame, though. He shouldn't be sleeping outside. I throw him a fish from time to time. I know he likes those. But I can't take him in, unfortunately. I'm away too often on a catch. Anyway, here's what I've got today. Do you have a fish? I'm not going to feed him a tattling trout. Spare boy. That's all. Okay. Cheers then, matey. Cheers. I need fish. Jesus Christ. I need to feed a fish to the dog. Okay. It's fine. It's absolutely fine. That man's gonna... Yeah, never mind. Doesn't matter. Okay. Let's have another book recommendation from things I've read in the last 10 years. She Who Became the Sun by Shelley Parker Chan was good. It's got a trans character in it. The protagonist, in fact. I enjoyed that a lot. Oh, is it the Bandit Queen? Hang on. What is it? Yeah, that was really good, that one. The Bandit Queens by Parini Shroff is fucking brilliant. It's about some women in an Indian village who are just like, our husbands are no good, let's kill them. It's brilliant. It's really good. The Bandit Queens. It's good. Right. Oof. Astral Sky says, did you read the sequel to She Who Became the Sun? No, I didn't, actually. Is it good? Bookshop! Time to sell no kids' books. Iron Widow is a very good book. Reads like watching an anime. Iron Widow. Hello, madam. Hello, sir. Hiya. Hiya. Classics are flying off the shelves. Hi there. How do you do? Fantasy's flying off the shelves. Travel's not flying off the shelves. Give me a hand, matey. Give me a hand, matey. What's the scuttlebutt? I'm looking for a new hobby. I absolutely need a thriller. All right. No. Sorry, Margaret Atwood. It? No. Violets are blue, and this thrilling and another book. No. When we already sold a copy of this. Death on the Nile. Come on, Agatha Christie. Detective Poirot was keeping to the background on his Egyptian vacation to carefully observe the mystery unfolding before him. Everyone had a motive, but who was cold-blooded enough to be the killer? Codename Villanelle. This sounds good. An assassin going by the codename Villanelle has recently appeared on the map, killing some of the most influential men in international politics. Can former MI6 agent Eve find and catch this eccentric psychopath? Codename Villanelle is currently the winner. American Psycho is not the one. The Fall of the House of Usher. No, that's horror. Witch Hat Atelier. What? Oh, that sounds great. Witch Hat Atelier sounds brilliant. The Cruel Prince. Fucking Dune. But you know what? Codename Villanelle. There you go. What the fuck? This doesn't seem like the hobby I was looking for. The fuck do you mean? Wait, did you mean you wanted our hobby? As in, like, you wanted a book about... Fuck you. Sorry. Not fuck you. But, like, Oh, here she comes. Here she comes. She just follows me around. Doesn't matter where I am. She'll be there. Help me out here, matey. Right. I want to play that isn't stuffy with some humour in it. I can't get enough of A Midsummer Night's Dream. Anything good on board today? The Magic Fish. YA graphic novel, probably not. I mean, Romeo and Juliet, it's not that funny. The bell jar. The bell jar? Probably not the bell jar. Hamlet. Look, Romeo and Juliet's more light-hearted. It's not that stuffy. Fuck it. Romeo and Juliet. Here you go. I heard they're putting on a new production soon. I've never tried that before. Okay. Okay. Glad you like it. Ellery says, oh, this warms my little librarian heart. I'm really enjoying this. Cheers. Goodbye. Hello, dear. I can't help but think back to my youth whenever I look at you. I'm my own person, Tilda. Stop appropriating everything that I have and am. I'm sure you haven't had a spare... I'm sure you haven't had to spare even a thought on retirement yet, but let me tell you one thing. Make sure you have some very good friends, as many things to do as possible, or you will be bored. Yes, I can tell, Tilda. I myself volunteer for the town council, where we organise events and community outreach. Is that what you call this? Is this community outreach, is it, Tilda? I read and game and even attend the occasional concert or exhibition, yet still nothing compares to the hustle and bustle of a bookshop. I know, Tilda, you come here every day. Miss You Big Man says, if you're going to keep vicariously living through me, can you also start vicariously paying my rent? It is also tiring, yes, and I knew I couldn't go on doing it forever, but as soon as it was gone, my life became too quiet. Yes, Tilda, we know. Okay. Which is why I like to have your fetching little shop around. Now, let me find another pastime in your shelves. Fuck off. You retired too early, Tilda. Go back to work. A little help here? Couldn't find the right book. Hi, you're the highlight of my route. I'm looking for a non-fiction book. I enjoy my books light and entertaining. Herbcraft, the power of natural healing and hexing. Get ready to brew up some magic as Star Ravenhunt shares the secrets of herbcraft, from natural healing potions to delicious recipes to mischievous hexes. Herbcraft, Star Ravenhunt. Oh, that one's fake. That's a shame. I briefly got excited because in the 1999 Christmas special of River Cottage, starring Hugh Fernley Whittingstall, he goes to a wood with a local hedge witch called Star, who helps him find a Yule log to burn in his fireplace. And I was like, oh my fucking god, is Star the witch still kicking around? Is she in fact Star Ravenhunt, who wrote Herbcraft, the power of natural healing and hexing? I was wrong. That's on me. Queen of Fabulous says, wow, 99, that's when I was born. Okay. The poetry of architecture. Perhaps the origins of cottagecore. John Ruskin will take you on a tour of his favourite cottages and villas throughout Europe. Homage to Catalonia by George Orwell. An exceptionally observant, vivid and often witty, that's good, light and entertaining, journalistic work turned memoir by George Orwell, wherein he tells of his time fighting fascists in the Civil War. We'll keep going. Wake, the hidden history of women-led slave revolts. Probably also not light and entertaining. This revolutionary graphic novel uncovers the history of women who fought for their freedom on slave ships and throughout the Americas. It is a powerful exploration of resistance at the intersection of white supremacy and patriarchy. Okay. Traditional building techniques. Have you ever looked at an old cities? No. Physics, 1908. Okay. Non-fiction book. These are all fiction. Yes. Non-fiction, but I like my books light and entertaining. So travel could be one. Have you ever wondered what people were cooking during the... Fun book creates his viral cooking adventures for the page. We could try that. Italian villas and their gardens. No. Architecture in Britain. The Bookshop book. How many castles in 7 days? Okay. Tasting history sounds fun. It's either tasting history or herbcraft. Which is... No, not that one. Let's do tasting history. There you go. It's not like it. Unconventional, but I can't wait to learn more. Yeah! Tasting is that a real book? Yes, by Max Miller, American YouTuber and cook. Well, look at that. Glad you like it. Hell yeah. We're raking it in today. We've inspired some customers. Oh, happily reasonable. Hey, I'll just pick out a new book if that's okay. Yes, Fern. That's what a bookshop is, Fern. Matthew K6888 says, I own that cookbook by Max Miller. Ah, thank you for the heads up and for the super chat. That's very kind of you. ... Yeah, enjoy the rest of your day. Okay, fine. And let's hope the nice weather holds up until Saturday. Everyone's counting on it for the flea market. Are you saying that, like, to make conversation, or are you saying that because you think I need to be across that? Because I'm not, like, a weather mage. Like, if this were Dave the Diver, Fern would be like, so make sure you make sure there are no clouds, and then you have to buy a cloud buster from the app on your phone. I'm gonna calm down. Sorry. It's been a long life. I'm gonna go with. Okay. Yeah, hell yeah! Fucking buy all my books. Is she buying all my books to start her own bookshop again? See ya. So long. Dude, just ask me out. Fern, stop buying. Fern, you've bought 5, but I read about June. 5. Just ask me. Yeah, just ask me out or stop. Okay. Oh my God, Fern. Ciao, he says, straining under the weight of his book bag. Yeah, bye. Bye. Okay. Okay, today it's the weekly flea market. You know what that fucking means? Right, we need more classics. Mediterranean travel, old but outdated. Actually, we should... that's expensive. Children's collection, no. Fancy alien adventures with a touch of cyberpunk. We don't need any of these. Let's not. Let's just not today. Flea market. Visit the flea market. Flea market. $13. And unfortunately, we have to put fucking Tilda's shit in the front of the... Sorry. I'm sorry. Sorry. The flea market, of course, it's 22 now because I have to pay extra to cart all of this stuff. It's absolutely more of a reflection of my mental state than this game, because this game is an absolute delight. But I'm so irrationally angry right now. I'm so angry because I'm just having to run around after Tilda, who is just unwilling to let go, but is so keen to tell me what's what and like which way is up. I'm so angry. It's cool. It's cool. Yeah. Fuck. Okay, right. Classics. I just don't know if we need this many fact books, so I'm gonna nix some of them. Stick in a bit more fantasy. Still don't care about kids' books. Sorry, not sorry. Well, that's a huge book. Motherfucker. I've got so many fucking kids' books though. Alright, that'll do. Scribe says, are you having a good time being angry or a bad time being angry? A good time being angry. I'm just really angry. Swear to fucking God, Tilda. Oh, did you bring my stuff? Yeah. Okay, right. Fucking. Yow. Art dealer, bonjour! I can't afford these. Cadmium yellow. Wait a minute. Open, but still. Do we want cadmium yellow? Isn't that really bad for a person? June? I read about June. Tarnished copper? Fuck it, yeah. I don't care. Tarnished copper. Tarnished copper. Tarnished topper? Feel free to touch the artwork. It's an experience. Okay. What are you? Hey, you seem like the bookish type. Can't seem to get rid of this thing. Do you want it? Typewriter? Yes. Classic set. Okay, yeah. It's in good condition and all. I don't know. It just seems cursed. Okay, cool. Hello. Oh my gosh, you're the bookshop owner. I love your wagon so much. It's so cute. Thanks. It's got a bunch of an old lady's shit in front of it. Oh man, it's so nice to meet you. Welcome to the flea market. Wow, looks like you're swarmed with customers. Thanks, Anne. I hope you still had some time to look around though. Would you like some plants for your shop? I feel like they fit in so well with your vibe. Yes, I'd love that. I can't afford these. But I will be back. Let me make some sales. I bought some paint.
Wow.
Hey yo. Here she fucking comes. I need some inspiration. Great, cool. Great time. I'm intent on reading a play. I don't think I get poetry, though. Henry VI, Part 1 is one of my all-time favourites. Okay. Mrs. Dalloway. That's not a play. The Magic Fish. YA graphic novel. Midsummer Night's Dream. I don't think I get poetry, though. But you like Shakespeare. Okay. The Belcher. Hamlet. Henry VI Part 1 is one of my favourite. Let's give you Hamlet. Marvellous! I'm going to highlight the stage directions right away. Hell yeah, you fucking nerd. Can't believe I had to point out Hamlet to you. Anyway, sorry. Ah, good to see that you found our little flea market. Fucking Tilda's out here, after pestering me to pick up her stuff and bring it to the flea market, telling me not to forget it, is like, oh, I see you made it. You stumbled across our little... Good of you to come. Fuck off and die, Tilda. Oh my, thank you kindly for your help, dear. I can finally get rid of this clutter now. New memory, delivery for Tilda. She's offering them at a reasonable price. I'll set up my little stand over by the old cannon then. Sarah says, I think you might be adding that tone. No, Sarah, I'm pretty sure I'm pretty sure. I'm pretty good at reading people. Come by if you want to have a look at what was in those boxes. It could even be useful for you. Are you making... Are you going to try and make money off me now? Where the fuck it... buy the old cannon. I'll give you a fucking old cannon. Literary cannon. Alright. Fucking hell. A goth! A goth! Howdy. I like goths. Klaus! Oh, what? Look at this dope little shop. Hi, mate. I've read all about you in the paper. Such a cool place you've got here. My name's Klaus. I work at the Mega Marché at the moment. Have you been there yet? It has an awfully big car park. I'm sure no one would mind if you made a stop there from time to time. Fuck yeah, Klaus! Alright, we've met 2 nice people today. Visit the supermarket 3 times. How are you? Having a good summer? Bit stressful. Oh man, that's too bad. I hope you get some time off soon. I get it though, my band and I were practicing almost every day last spring before our bassist went abroad. Is that what they call it these days? Yeah, we play metal and some punk and stuff. You know, our name is Silence Libri because our music is like the opposite of silence in the library. Let me know what kind of music you're into. I could introduce you to some of our local bands. Alright, I'll check out your books now, but I'll see you later, yeah? Adios. Klaus, you're great. I like you. Look, we've almost made some money today. There we go. We've made money now after my purchases. Now I assume what I had in the old shop might be of particular use to you since you're also in the book business. You retired! Tilda? You're not in the fucking book business anymore! I'm the only reason you're trading! Might be of use to me since I'm also in the business! Tilda, you're out of fucking line, mate. Why don't you have a look? Why don't you go fuck yourself? It's how much? The storage box looks fucking useful.
Thanks for stopping by, dear.
Okay, I'm looking for a new hobby. I prefer books this century. Got anything for me, mate? Oh my god, it's fucking Hades. It's Zagreus. Hey, mate. I'm looking for a new hobby. I prefer books from this century. Palm of Power. Wow. Well, I've not tried to impersonate Zagreus before. Well, he's very like bippy when he talks. I'm looking for a new hobby. I prefer books from this century. Got anything for me, mate? Shut the fuck up, Zagreus. Yeah, anyway. Got anything for me, mate? Good. Alright, well, what was it? New hobby. Unmasking autism. That's not a hobby. Oh god, this book shares the author's personal experience with autistic masking. Okay. Wake, the hidden history of women-led slave revolt. Okay. A feast for crows. Prince Caspian, the return to Narnia. I, Robot. This set of 9 delightful short stories imagines a world of robot and human collaboration and explores some interesting concepts within this framing. Wonder what old Dad would say about that. I might pick this up for Achilles. That's not a hobby. A Wrinkle in Time, that's not a hobby. Mrs. Dalloway is not a hobby. The Magic Fish. Midsummer Night's Dream. Fake. Volume 1, The Bell Jar, that's not a hobby. Italian Villas and Their Gardens, no. My Travels in East Africa, no. Top 50 camper van destinations, not really a hobby. Study in Scarlet. Oh, we like that book. The Canterville Ghost. The Fall of the House of Usher. Around the World in 80 Days. Wuthering Heights. 20,000 Leagues. None of these are really, it might be camper van destinations. Fuck it. Yeah! Top 50 camper van destinations sounds like something I could get into. Glad you like it. Great. I don't know what to pick. Alright. It's Bring a Book to School Day. I usually prefer factual books. We've got one of those. Bonus points if it's from this century, and even at my age, I still enjoy kids' book. We don't have any of those. Great. Factual books is from this century. It's the only factual book in the shop. I'm not familiar with this topic yet. Well, there you go. Fuck. Shut up. What are you looking for? Shut up. Get fucked, Tilda. You're welcome. I bought it and it felt horrible. Thank you. Pip pip. Good day. Pip pip. Cheers. Toodles. I've sold out of factual books. I sold a lot of books today. Camper Van Helsing. Thank you. Titan Uranus. Oh, okay. Close it up. Close it up. Don't forget the flowers if you can. Shit! Makes book bundle. Got no space for these. Buy them. Hell yeah. Books. We don't have much money. We're not making much money at all. I mean, I spent a lot of money yesterday. Okay. Alright. It's okay. Our daily expenses are about to go up. But the typewriter is pretty cool. Looks like you've equipped an item that you can activate. Check it out in your item bar and give it a try once you set up shop. What does it do? While equipped, allows you to write. Plus 2%. Okay. Alright, yeah. I like writing. I do it a lot. Okay. Storage box. Let's go in there. We've got new paint. We've got new paint. No, damn it. Fucking. It's fine. New. Ah, it's a slightly different shade. I don't hate it. But let's just remember what we had. We had that. What happens if it goes on the roof? It looks bad. That's what happens. What if it goes on the trim? And then what if we make the body something... No. Stick with what you know. Mousy brown trim. I do like that colour. What about the roof? No. Ooh, I don't hate it. I weirdly don't hate it. I should hate it, but I don't. Oh, fucking hell. Hello, mate. Johnson paint. Oi, oi, oi. Sarah says, okay, Few, I've been sat waiting for a man to come out and fix my window. Brackets, it was stuck open. Wah. And I sorted now so I can fully concentrate on being a dick in here. Sarah says, oh, are we being Zagreus, mate? Yeah, we are. Oh, should we go to the fucking Mega Marché? Fuck it, let's do it. Let's go see him. Let's go see Zagreus. But I do want to sell more books to sailors. Fuck it, let's try the Mega Marché. Alright, we need more fantasy. I want it all fantasy. All fantasy. No, we need more fact. I need more fact. Point of fact. Funny. Crime. You know what? We're going to do a clean sweep. Let's start again. That's right, baby. Fav cram. Fav fact. Fav fantasy. And then we want big lot of classic. Many. And then we want drama. Many drama. And then travel. Fav travel. Well, this is actually quite useful because I can get kids' books back in. 2 of them. 4 or... Oh shit, I got the book. I got the little book guy as well. 5 kids' books. We could do more classics then. Fuck it. Big classics time. What are we light on? Bum bum beep beam. Boom 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 boom. Sure, cram some of those in there. We're low on fantasy and travel, actually. You know what? Oh, God. Travel we'd sell well in. So, it makes sense to have some travel. I personally wouldn't mind a bit more... That's just the travel box now. Bit more fantasy. Nope. Fuck. Some kids' books. You know? This is annoying. I don't care. Mega Malshay. We still haven't been to the beach, actually. Matthew Johnson says, have you been to the beach area yet? I found out how much beach huts cost over the weekend, and I was genuinely outraged. Yeah, they seem like one of those things that's just ridiculously expensive. Why is there a sheep and why are we allowed to touch it? Bling, bling, bling. I want to find a fish to feed to a dog. Hello! Birdhouse! We can just take that, apparently. A safe haven for small critters. Not anymore! Whoa, shit! Okay. Hang on. Missing that metal note. Boom. Ba 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 ba. Anyway. I just like clicking things. Anyway, sorry. Books. Let's sell them. Whoa! You have an item that you can activate. Click your bar item and give it a try. Type, type, type. Gulp. Blank page, huh? Type, 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 type. It looks nice and pristine like that. Type, 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 type. I probably shouldn't write on it just yet. Yeah, it's better left empty rather than writing just anything. I'll come back with some ideas tomorrow. Interact with the typewriter. Get to work on a typewriter and finally start that book you always wanted to write. Alright. Fine. Best to let the creative juices ferment for the rest of the day. Where Where are my customers? There you are. Hi, how are you? Sarah says, oh no, I can't concentrate on being a dick because I have to go. Enjoy Klaus, he is the best NPC. Take care, Skellies. Don't forget that Johnny's favourite book is the Da Vinci Code, and that's canon now. Thanks, Sarah. I've never read it. Klaus is here. Hey, mate. Nice to see you again. You mind if I hang about for a bit? I need to do some writing. Yeah, of course, Klaus. Dot, 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 dot. You know how I told you about my band? Yeah. Well, I wanted to work on a concept album while our bassist's away. But it hasn't gone super well. I even took some time off work to focus better, but I'm just absolutely out of ideas here. Like, it's been weeks, and I got nothing. What would Achilles say? I'm starting to get a bit stressed, to be honest with you. Don't want to disappoint everyone. Got any ideas for me, mate? Song about heartbreak, song about getting drunk. Song about heartbreak. No, mate. Romance isn't really my thing, so I wouldn't know anything about that. I want more of a prog rock thing going on. Like, the whole album needs to tell a story. Listen to some Coheed. That'll do ya. Zen watches you says, hi Johnny and Skellies. Feel like reality is slipping lately, as every other ad on here lately is dangerous, misleading and misinformation made within AI. Yes, yeah. I know what you mean. I'm doing a lot of reading about, like, how things used to be, like before the Enclosures Act, when people could live off the common ground, etc., etc., and it makes me irrationally angry. I think I'm just stressed and a bit tired. But I'm having a lot of, I'd just like to run away and whittle spoons and sell those while eating bilberries in a wood and not bothering anyone kind of thoughts at the minute. Will's back in chat. Says, hello, pals. Hello, Will. We've met Zagreus from Hades. An album for the ages. Want to help Klaus come up with a song? Try recommending books he likes and talking to him often. All right. Well, I'll have another think about it, all right? Peace out, mate. Thomas Harris's style is interesting. You're right. I can't wait to power through Homage to Catalonia. Okay, here we go. While you have more than one shelf equipped, you can cycle through and to reach all your books. All right, great. Shh, honey, we're talking to the bookseller right now. I hate when books just end. Give me a series. I can't deal with a dull book right now. Though, do you have anything like A Wrinkle in Time? I think we had A Wrinkle in Time the other day. Travel through time and space to battle a cosmic evil. Okay. Alright. Okay. Alright. Frog and Toad together. Probably not that. Kiki's Delivery Service. The Well at the World's End. Shatter Me? The first in a series of young adult novels. Set in a dystopian world where one girl's touch is lethal. Will she finally escape the grasp of the government, and will she find love in the meantime? That sounds like a pretty good one, actually. Witchwood by John Buchan. That sounds pretty good. I'm gonna give that a honk. Ranma, Volume 1. Okay. We're gonna have a manga series. A Feast for Crows. What is? This isn't the first in the series, though. Give me a series. Let's give a Shatter Me. Fuck it. Bum. Yay, I'm glad I found the next part. Glad you like it. Will says Cosmic Evil, Time and Space, Series It Doesn't End, Horus Heresy. Oh shit, Klaus needs our help. Coming, Klaus. Yo, got anything inspiring? I heard the non-fiction here is good. I tend to read lesser known works, and I like historical settings. Shut the fuck up, Klaus. A short history of nearly everything. Historical settings, well, this is a bit too broad for you then. Contemporary architecture, no. Botany in a day. Pattern method, no. Secret history of Buxtonbury. We are bridges, a memoir. I've heard the non-fiction here is good. The secret history of Buxtonbury. Fuck it. Have that. That's a surprising treat. I can't wait to learn more. Ah! Oh, another recommendation. Okay. Hello. I'm sorry, I have to go pick up my kid in a bit. You can't go wrong with a play. Also, I typically pick books from a series. I'm a fan of books like Henry VI Part 3. Okay, it's probably not that. Twisted Love, White's Teeth. The God of Small Things. This is a good book. It's not part of a series, though. I don't think we have a book for this one. Les Miserables. The Odyssey, The Raven, Titus Andronicus. Much to do about nothing. Richard II. Have that. Woo! I'm going to highlight the stage directions right away. All right. Will says if we were meant to pick the Rose of Versailles because he likes Henry VI, I'm going to do a shot of vinegar. Don't worry, I've got you. We're all good. It's been a good day at the car park of the Mega Marché. So long. Thanks for coming. Bye-bye. See you. Bye, Klaus. Good day. Cheers. Close it up, baby. This game's great. I like it a lot. Even though it made me really angry. Right, well that's really cheap. I'm just going to buy the cheap books. So, what do we got? Some books. It's a good amount of drama. We need more classics. But we can't really afford anything. Okay. What's this? What's this that's new? Birdhouse. Yeah, let's put a birdhouse up. That's cute. We stole it. The guest book. Guest book is quite good, actually. I'm going to keep going with the typewriter, even though I don't really. Right, we've not tried Far Beach yet. What day is it? Monday. It's fucking Monday. Okay. We sold an honest-to-goodness child's book. Wow, well, a book for children, not a child's book. Unless the child did write the book, I don't know. Okay. Oh, hey, Cara Dennison's in chat. How you doing, Cara? I hope you're well. We're selling books. And getting quite angry. Foul Beach. Maybe we can find a fish at Far Beach. I want to befriend the dog. Shoot the dog, Cooper. A school! Pretty sure it's made of plastic. Okay. Ah, -2 to kids chance. It's kids sale chance. Great. Fine by me. Ooh, there's my ball. There you go. You're welcome. Come buy a book. Alright, cool. That's all the clicking I can do for now. Oh, Kara says, doing well, prepping for a trip to England. We'll just miss your Friday show, but we'll be in town briefly. Safe travels. I'll make sure the show is crap, so you don't feel like you missed out too much. Alrighty, here we go. Come on, I know you're thinking thoughts, let them out. Bees! Bees, I like bees. Buzz, buzz, buzz. Bees are so smart, they can tell the time. This is true. Hey, that's something. A book about bees, then? Sure, I can work with that. Keep typing. Alright, great. Sup, hello. Yeah, they discovered that bees can tell time. I've definitely talked about this before, but I'm going to talk about it again because I like talking about it. Basically, someone did an experiment where they turned up at a beehive at the exact same time every day and put out some sugar water? I can't remember what it was. Something bees like. They put out bee treats, and the bees were like, delicious treats, yum, yum, yum. And then they discovered that the bees had started to come out of beads. Dave Tech 9403 is not on board. They found the bees started coming out of the hive at that time of day. And some people were like, well, that doesn't prove anything. That, you know, the bees are clearly just like responding to the external stimulus of you like showing up every day. Like, this isn't definitive proof that these bees can tell time. And in order to prove it, they flew the hive of bees to a different time zone, and the bees came out at the right time in their originating time zone because the bees had jet lag. They gave bees jet lag, proving bees can tell time. Blurry Gay Cryptid says, please tell the bee joke. I don't have the bee joke in me today. I'm really sorry, everybody. I just don't. I know it. I know, but... Will says, gosh, this garden path is lovely. I sure am loving a walk up it. I hope there isn't a pun at the end. No, I'm deadly serious. The bees had jet lag. That's it. That's it. There was no pun. Anyway, yeah, I will tell the bee joke again. But right now, I don't have it in me. Alright. This seems like a cheerful customer who's fallen down a dune. Harper. Hey, Harper. Pleasure to meet you. Excuse me, could I get a book, please? Hell yeah, Harper. You look like a latchkey kid. Hi. Can I get a book? I'd like something with a fantasy world. I normally prefer short and sweet books. I can't get enough of A Midsummer Night's Dream. Okay. Well, probably Kiki's Delivery Service. Not The Invisible Man. Definitely not A Feast for Crows. Let's just double check. Ariel. Collection of poems. No. By Sylvia Plath. No. You've reached Sam. Here you go, kid. Kiki's Delivery Service. The world building sounds impressive. How did you know? You told me you like your fantasy world. There we go. Will says, short book, bit dreamy, fantasy world, Horus Rising. This is a very good bit. Ooh, Will says, speaking of things you might like, have you had a Deeks at King and Conqueror on iPlayer? It's doing the Battle of Hastings as a Game of Thrones. No, but that sounds good. What? I'm already 8 3/4. I'm too old for kids' books. But alright, I'll check it out, I guess. Kiki's Delivery Service is great, Harper. Take a chance on it. It's alright. Thanks for letting me read here, by the way. My name is Harper. You're very welcome, Harper. I find it fascinating, that age where kids are like, no, I'm too old for kids' stuff. Like, when I went to Luxwood Joust, in August, there's a talking wall called Bolderon. I love Bolderon. Bolderon the talking wall is my favourite thing about the joust. He wakes up at noon and he wakes up at 3 p.m. And after he went back to sleep, there was a kid who was like, I see you! I see you back there! And then he turned around and he was like, it's not real, you know. There's a man back there and he's making it talk and he's making it move. And I was like, I've got time to spare. And I was like, no, it's Bolderon, the talking wall. He's like, yeah, there's a man behind the wall. I was like, well, yeah, it's because he's a wall. There's lots of things behind walls. Like, as far as that person's concerned, we're on the other side of the wall. He was like, but that's the front of the wall. I was like, is it the front of the wall? from his perspective. And I just kept quizzing him. He was like, there's a man back there, he's wearing an orange jumper. And I was like, okay, that doesn't prove anything. He was like, it's not real. I was like, no, what are you talking about? It's Boulder on the talking wall. And I just kept going, and it was great. And then the dude came out, and he was like, see, I told you. And, yeah, I was like, I don't care. It was fun. It's like, allow yourself to be a child a bit longer, or suffer my pedantic wrath. Not sure I came out very well from that anecdote, but there we go. I'm going to be back soon, okay? Bye. Bye, Harper. Greetings. Oh, she was inspired, but no one was there. Toodles. Hey ho. Ahoy, welcome to Buxtonbury's famous beach. Thanks, Anne. It's nice to have you here. Such a great spot, don't you think? I've already seen some people with your crime and fantasy titles in hand. Gosh, you're doing so well. Alrighty, I'll finish up my run for today. Cheers. Diana, aka Wonder Woman, says, why would you want to sap your whimsy before the world does it for you? Right? It's like that screenshot that's doing the rounds at the minute. It's like, you may as well find farts funny. Like, I don't understand people who don't find farts funny. You're choosing to live in a world with the same amount of farts, but less laughter. Welcome. Hi there. Hello. They took the time to coordinate their nose, hair, and shorts all at once. It's quite impressive. I like this person's style. They look fucking great. Come on, somebody asked me for a recce. A recommendation. What do you recommend? Alright, here we fucking go, mate. Sorry, I'm in a bit of a hurry. I'd like to start a new series. However, I won't read it if it's super dry. Don't worry, we're next to the ocean. I'll dip it in the water. As Good as Dead, the finale to it. No. American Psycho is not a series. The Girl Who Played with Fire is not the the first one. Violets of Blue, no. Short History of Nearly Everything. Botany in a Day. Encyclopedia Bookstonia Volume 5. Hal 9000 has done a super chat saying, hi Johnny and Scully, he's just got done teaching my first college English class. My students appear to be scared of sentences, but I'm excited. Congratulations, that's fucking great. I hope you're giving yourself a moment to be very proud and give yourself a pat on the back. Flowers for Algernon. A science fiction short story turned novel. It's not a series. The Invisible Moon. Witchwood. Yeah. I think this could work. All that teenager Ranma Saotome wants to do is train in martial arts, but a cursed spring queers his pitch, so to speak, because now every time he splashes with water, he changes into a girl. The beginning of a sweet and romantic manga series. Will continues to do a good bit. I appreciate it, Will. Yeah, fuck it. Let's sell him that. There you go. Whoa! Can't wait to get to the next part in the series. Yeah! Yeah. Kara says, hell yeah, Ranma. That's like 1 billion volumes long. Oh, perfect. Yeah, keep buying books. At first, before I saw the skirt, I was like, damn, who's this Aragorn-looking motherfucker? Like a hooded ranger. It's a woman in a hijab, I realise that now. Which one is your favourite? I'll fucking tell you. How to pick up my kid in a bit. The longer the book, the better. I've got a soft spot for mysteries, and it wouldn't hurt if it had a thrilling, gripping plot. Okay. The Well at the World's End. No. Flowers for Algernon isn't that long. Witchwood. The longer the better, is it? How about the Odyssey? Soft spot for mysteries, though. As Good as Dead. No. Mature reading. Mysteries, though. Mystery. The Adventures of Sherlock Holmes. Middlemarch is 800 pages long. Thrilling, gripping plot. Mysteries? We'll think about Middlemarch. Les Miserables. Gulliver's Travels. Okay, it's either going to be The Adventures of Sherlock Holmes. Or... where's it gone? Middlemarch. It wouldn't hurt if it had a thrilling, gripping plot. Fuck it, let's do this. Yeah! There you go. Frog and Toad Together. I love the film adaptation. I used to work with somebody who said adaption. And while it's technically not incorrect, it used to drive me up the fucking wall. Because I can't help myself. Have we written today? Best Select the Creative. Yes, we have. We've sold all of our kids' books today. Wow. Bye. Bye, driver. Bye. I'm gonna not buy any more books. We're running low on classic and travel, but hopefully this collection will come down in price. Fucking hell, hold on. Buxtonbury's love of books. New tiny bookshop sparks passionate discussions. You're welcome! Mere days after their arrival on the book scene, the mobile seller has Buxtonbury's literature scene abuzz. You're welcome! But what makes for a pleasant browsing experience? According to Tilda Sankerlund, former bookstore owner... Why is she fucking opining on my success? Why is she trying... Why is she... why is she attaching herself to this story? Why is she... ingratiating it? Why is she getting it? She's just... The secret lies in the selection. The more books that match a customer's tastes, the higher the chances they will find what they are looking for. Why, Tilda? Why did you have to make this all about you? For those readers who might not yet know what to look for, the review recommends seeking the assistance of your local bookseller. Great. Let's put a skull on the windowsill. And that means we're not going to sell any kids' books. And I don't care. Waterfront Square it is. I want to save money, and I want to sell more books to sailors. Here's me skull. Alright, here we go. Bit of crime. The secret ingredient is crime. We've got no kids' books. We've fucking had a run on fantasy, haven't we? More classiques. More crime. Bum bum. Ba-dum. Ba-da-ba-da-bum-bum. Ba-dum. Get some more fact in there. Sure, why not? That'll do. Off to the Waterfront Square. Will says, I would 100% have wanted books from the bookshop with a skull as a child, but admittedly, probably not kids' books. Well, exactly. Right, I need to find something to feed this dog. Hey, buddy, I'm working on it. Ruff, ruff. Still asking for food. Yeah, of course I pet the dog. Who do you think I am? It's working again, thank goodness for municipal maintenance. Well, this is nice, isn't it? Oh, we've already done this bit, haven't we? Silly me. Have a look, matey. Square boy. +1 to travel, chance sale, sure. I want to save up for the tattling trout, to be honest. Heard you gave Tilda a hand with cleaning out her shop, did ya? Yeah, I did. I'm sure she appreciated that. But, you know, maybe you can also check in on her from time to time. I know Tilda, she'll have a hard time letting go. Always been that way ever since I've known her. She shows up to my shop every day, Walt. So yeah, I'm not too fashed about that. Let's sell some books. Yeah, what's up, Skull? Good day. Right, let's type right. Right, listen up. I got the perfect chapter idea for the book. Swarm intelligence. Are bees actually aliens? Huh? What do you mean that's misleading and unscientific? Wow, you're being pretty bossy, you know. But alright, guess I'll revise by tomorrow. Okay. It's got to sell 4 more books to sailors. Oh, God. Fern. Could I bother you for a sec? Yeah, just ask me out, man. I'm a huge sci-fi nerd, and I'm not afraid of a bit of tragedy. You were afraid of tragedy yesterday. Well, not yesterday. The Passage book. Oh. That book. Yes. Yes, yes. I recognise the cover very well. Okay, huge sci-fi nerd, are you? The Last Wish, The Witcher. I mean, that's not sci-fi. Attack on Titan? Eren Yeager. A Game of Thrones, Return of the King, A Clash of Kings, Shatter Me. The Witch Boy. Doop-a-doop-a. Fuck it. Attack on Titan Volume 1. Go away. Oh, yeah. There we go. Oh, you're so easy to shop for. Titan Uranus says, what on Titan? You heard. Duck. Stop jogging in my shop. You need some help, do ya? Dreadful weather. I really need a philosophical book right now, and I tend to enjoy the classics. I can't get enough of The Soul of Man Under Socialism. Okay. I mean, could be Les Mis. Oh, it's a parcel. I'll be right back. There we go. Lord of the Flies. It's fairly philosophical. Death on the Nile. Beowulf! Oh, it's the Heaney translation. I don't know, you know. The Bell Jar. Soul of Man Under Socialism is not a book I've read. The Soul of Man Under Socialism. Short non-fiction by Oscar Wilde. Well, if you want an essay, we can get you an essay, I'm sure. HTML 1998, an introduction. Sure. Short history of nearly everything. Sure, why not? Oh well. Tiny Uranus has done a super chat saying the Solar Man Under Socialism is an underrated gem. I had what nearly amounted to a row with a guy recently about Oscar Wilde being a socialism. Interesting. Hey, I did it. Throw the dog a treat. I need to get a treat for the dog. Tilda says, can I give you a word of advice? I don't think I can stop you, Tilda. You will probably soon gather some regulars, people who will always return to your shop and who like to chat. That's you, Tilda. In my experience, they always greatly appreciate it if you can remember some details about them. Maybe last week they told you about their hobby, or that their birthday is coming up. I understand customer service, Tilda. I also understand making acquaintances. I recommend writing these things down in your journal. That's where it becomes weird, Tilda. For example, young Harper is celebrating her birthday soon. Weird example to start with, Tilda. And you know how important birthdays are at that age. I'm sure she'll be delighted if you give her her best wishes. Here, lend me that journal for a minute. I will fill in all the important dates I can remember off the top of my head. She's gonna get out me, isn't she? God damn it, Tilda. Little help here. Hi, you're the highlight of my route. Give me something with a low page count. However, pop science isn't really my thing. Okay. Boom, done. There you go, Sylvia Plath. Read it. We written today? Yes. Why can I never remember? Pip pip. Alright, I'll see out this day and then I'll end the stream. Echo Violette says, I missed the start, but I'm getting the vibe that Tilda is an NPC that's supposed to be sweet and helpful but comes across as the most condescending person on earth. Oh, you got it in one, Echo. Correct. I'll be my last customer of the day. You can't click the skull for anything, Fist of Fury. I was trying. Neko the Kitty has done a super chat saying, Johnny, if you could read one book again for the first time, what would it be? Ooh, that's a good question. Sorry, I know this is wanky of me, but I'm going to remind myself what I've read recently. I would probably be The Lies of Locke Lamora, to be honest with you. I fucking loved it. Or Perdido Street Station. That was good. Jesus Christ, I read that a long time ago. I didn't think I read it that long ago. Let's see. Yeah, I think it would be The Lies of Locke Lamora. Yeah, I think that's it. Right, and with that, or maybe it would be... No, it wouldn't. Right, with that, I'm going to call an end to this stream. Thank you for joining me while I shouted at Tiny Bookshop. It's a brilliant game. I just did not have it in me to be civil to Tilda, the non-player character today. But hey, look. Where am I going to go with this? Tilda's a series of ones and zeros. Can't actually hurt her feelings. And I didn't yell at any of you. I think. Yeah. This has been a stream. I'm going to try and stream again on Thursday. If you're at World's Lair this week, which is happening on London South Bank, I will be there on Wednesday running a fantasy pub quiz, and on Friday running a fantasy pub quiz, and then there's going to be a live box venture on Friday evening. I will be there. You can look it up. It's the World's Lair, like the World's Fair, but like a dragon's lair. There should be new episodes of Press Chiodini live this weekend. I very much hope so. I'm very depressed at the minute, so work is hard. But thank you very much for being here with me. I hope you've had a lovely time and you have a lovely rest of your day. And enjoy whatever it is you're doing between now and the next time I see you. Farewell!